Welcome to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Tonight's game will be Ace Attorney 5 Dual Destinies. Tonight we'll begin the DLC case in the game. That's right, this case is downloadable content, included at no extra charge with your Logan Robo Stream Pass Season 4, or simply for tuning in. Thank you very much, and please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? And once again, the music got all glitchy partway through the intro, and so it's all out of sync with this. I don't understand why they have this main menu music seemingly on two separate tracks, independently playing of one another. So I am going to, I assume that we have to go over here anyway, because when we completed the case last time, Turnabout for Tomorrow, it asked if we wanted to move on to Spirit of Justice. But no, we're going to do, I assume SP stands for like special episode, special chapter, special case. All I know is there's a pirate girl with a mustache. Or maybe it's a pirate dude with a mustache. I shouldn't judge. But how are you all doing? I see Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a lurk. I miss Extemporaneous. I feel like the last 4 streams, Extemporaneous has been lurking, but I assume it's for like school stuff and finals, so I understand. But Extemporaneous, miss ya, says Random Transformer Check Infinite. Ooh, Infinite is actually not the name of a specific individual, but it was a category for a storyline that unfortunately got like kind of abbreviated. It was supposed to be one of those kind of like long story like seeded throughout a bunch of issues, and then the series that it was in eventually got canceled. I kind of canceled, more like ended a little bit prematurely, and so it got truncated, so not a lot was done with them, sadly. And Odumi says, Wave, hi Odumi, how you doing? Vero says, ahoy, ahoy! Ahoy, ahoy. Indeed. Quick Kitty says, howdy! So I'm going to be very honest here. I thought today was Tuesday. Okay, I'm not the only one then. I actually, earlier today was like, wait, is it Tuesday? Do I have to change the schedule command? I'm like, no, it's Thursday, so you're not alone in this. But Extemporaneous, Odumi, Vero, Queen Katie, how are y'all doing? I'm excited. So in the past, a lot of the time when we've reached a new chapter, a new episode, whatever the word is, we've like watched the cutscene at the end of the stream, but this time we didn't, because we wanted to see like the bad endings from the previous episode. I still do want to go back and watch those, but I never got around to like researching exactly when they were. What I need to do is I need to create like save states right before the cross-examinations for them. So we will save that again for another time, and we're just going to move right into the episode if there are no objections for that. No objectionable puzzles, Vero. Vero says, Quick Katie laughing, hey, it'd still be a stream day. Quick Katie said, yeah, earlier today I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, today's Tuesday. I can keep my notepad up, but no, I did not have to do that. I appreciate your Persona 3 notepad assistance. It has been immeasurably helpful in like sorting through all the linked episodes and things like that. But okay, let's go ahead and start up. Oh, it is special episode. Yeah, that is a pirate girl. Is that not a mustache? And there's also, instead of an eye patch, oh, is that like maybe face paint or something? Maybe it's not like an actual pirate. Maybe that's like Trucy dressing up as a pirate or something. But there's also a big orca. Oh, that also has a mustache. Maybe that's a rule in Ace Attorney universe in Japanifornia that all pirates have to have mustaches. So we're seeing a bunch of characters here. Okay. So yeah, I haven't loaded this way, so I guess this is giving us too much of a sneak peek of some of the characters. So we got this guy who looks like a Pokemon professor of some sort, or maybe the head of like an evil Pokemon team, but he's got a mask. We got Mustache Girl with a star over her eye, a killer whale with a star and a mustache. We got this guy who looks kind of tough, Pearl, and mysterious woman with a scarf and sunglasses. So I guess we'll go ahead and just load up the episode then, right? Start playing from this chapter. I assume that's like that's the first one, right? So yeah. Also, I don't know how long this chapter is. If it's gonna be like how many streams it'll take, but let's do this. So let's watch the opening cutscene for the DLC. If it loads.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Hi.
Head of the Wright Anything Agency and a lawyer. although I was doing something else entirely for a while there. As for why I decided to formally get back into lawyering, let's just say there's unfinished business to take care of. Anyway, I thought I'd reminisce about my first case back on the job. And what a case it was.
Okay, so this will be
It happened only a few months after Athena joined our office.
Oh, I was going to ask if it was before Athena joined us. So apparently no. So this is going to be after the yokai village, but before any of the other stuff, yeah? Okay. I hope we'll get to see Fulbright back. Oh, what? Oh, that other guy, he doesn't have a mustache. I hope the whale is who's...
Morla, he made it just in
The
time.
whale is the captain? I hope the whale is our client and is framed for murder.
We be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of
Oh, the whale is singing too.
As free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
How'd they train the whale to sing? Well. And that's unrelated to everything else. That's just a thing that happens somewhere. The rest of the case is going to be about tax fraud. July 20th, 12:37 p.m., right? Anything agency. Today is my first day back on the job as a lawyer, in case you, hypothetical audience, were not paying attention. Let's see, Vera says, it feels saddening to see us almost done with AA5. That is true. I mean, this has been a long game. Like, seriously, compared to the other Ace Attorney games, this game, let me check on Steam. We've put in, at the beginning of the stream, 92.2 hours into just this game. Let me Google how long this is normally supposed to take. Let's see. Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We want the playthrough length is normally 27 hours. With extras, which I assume is DLC, is 32. So actually, we're going beyond Logan time here. This is something else. Quick Kitty said, on the bright side, we're still gonna see Injustice We Trust. Oh, I hope so. I want Fulbright to be back at her, but it's so sad because not only was he a murderer, not only did he get shot, thankfully not killed, but shot, but it turns out that the Fulbright that we knew was a lie all along and that the real Fulbright was dead before we ever met him. It's like, it was so sad. It was so awful. Anyway, putting this attorney's badge on again really makes it hit home. Boy, am I pumped. Even Trucy said, looking good, daddy. Granted, she says that every day, but this time, I could tell that she was hating herself a little less for saying it. So, Athena, Apollo, what do you think of the old attorney's badge? Wow, I forgot they're still in their costumes. Wow. This ship-shape aquarium show is great. I can't get enough of it. Athena? I still can't believe they showed the Swashbuckler Spectacular on TV. Good thing I recorded this. Now, who's ready for another viewing? Oh, you've already watched it 5 times. Let's watch something else now. How can you even suggest such a thing? This show is therapeutic. Boss here. Asking you guys a question. Why can't we make the conversation about me, the boss? Okay, I do have a question though, okay, this is an older game. So the DLC came out ages ago. I thought that there was something in recent years where they decided keeping killer whales, orcas, whatever the technical term is, in captivity is like cruel to them. Like, didn't SeaWorld, who always had Shamu as their kind of mascot killer whale, have to like release Shamu or something like that? It was like the movie Free Willy, but less whimsical and just more kind of sad about animals. Also, aren't killer whales like intelligent enough to murder? So I do think our client ought to be able to be a whale. I hope the whale's not the victim. That'd be sad. Let's see, Vera said laughing. Yeah, all nice, Bobby. Said he's so gonna love Best Girl in the Pirates case. Wait, so we saw the one girl. Are there more than one? Are there multiple pirate girls? Is there a whole crew of pirate ladies that we get to meet. Quick Katie said, oh wait, no, my thought was, oh good, it's Tuesday. I can show Logan the P3R clip that was last minute, but I'll save it for next year. Oh, there's a clip from last time? Aw, I missed it. But I look forward to seeing it. But again, Vero and Quick Katie, other than the mistaking day for Quick Katie, how are you doing? I did see on Discord right before I joined here that I can't remember, one of the two you got a whole bunch of chicken nuggets. So I hope that's making your evening nice and chickeny? Fulfilling? And what's so therapeutic about watching a killer whale? What? Don't you know anything? Animal-assisted therapy is an established psychiatric treatment. Are you kidding? That kind of thing really exists? It's a real thing. I've been to the aquarium myself to try it, and it really helps. I just hope this aquarium place is like an actual aquarium place. They have an aquarium around town here called the Living Planet Aquarium, and I've been told that, like, yeah, it used to be mainly aquarium, but now then they opened like a bug exhibit, and then they got like a snow leopard, and all these other weird things that like aren't aquarium things, and it's really just the owner of it started as an aquarium, is like, I'm just gonna put whatever science stuff I like in here. But apparently you can like sign up to go feed the penguins. I feel like that would be an amazing date idea. The problem is, A, I'd have to get a date, and 2, you have to like plan way far in advance. So I would need to find a girl and convince her to go on a date with me long enough advance that she wouldn't have enough time to like realize it was a bad idea to date me. So that's probably not gonna happen. I still go there every now and then to further my psychology studies. The last time I went, I saw a dolphin and an orca swimming around together. It was so... Hey, do you think you could quit goofing off and do some work for a change? Work? Well, we've already cleaned the toilet. Twice. Each. Gonna be honest, the cleaning part ain't that hard. It's the fact that we gotta dirty it again each time in between. I feel like my colon has been wrung dry. Hey, wait a minute. Is that your badge I see? Wow, congrats on getting your attorney's badge back, boss. Thanks. Starting today, I'm officially a lawyer again. Sheesh, took him long enough to notice. Gee, Mr. Ride, with that badge on, oh, you suddenly look so capable, like less of a loser than you normally look like. Thanks. It's not like I was some lazy bum, you know. You kind of were, Phoenix. But what made you suddenly so fired up to get your badge back anyway? Ah, well, I made a promise to a certain someone. An important promise. What could be so important? Anyway, we have 3 lawyers now, so we better start taking lots of work. I'm out for that. Let's get this agency hopping. Yay, this is like a long... I'm also like confused. I thought that in the yokai case, Phoenix was already the lawyer again. Did he have some comment about how he's waiting on his badge at that point? Because the yokai case is when Apollo met Athena for the first time. Yeah? Or is this like a non-canon case? Is it like when they make movies of based on shonen anime that's just filler and it never really quite fits in anywhere? It's like, well, it couldn't be before this event because they already have this character which was introduced then, but it couldn't be after it because this other character died in that event. It just doesn't fit or something. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat though. Vera said, you'll have to wait till Tuesday for that, Katie. Katie says, yeah. Vera says, no stream tomorrow. That's right. Don't forget, tomorrow I am dreading tomorrow. Not because of the performance in the evening, but I gotta take my cat into the vet, and it's always like the most stressful thing ever. But she's like the sweetest cat. So I think I've explained before, she's got an issue with the claw on one of her paws. What?
Oh my god, Phoenix, I can't believe you took the bar exam twice. Got a lawyer badge twice because of a certain man.
Oh yeah, the first time was because of Edgeworth too, wasn't it? But bold of you to assume he only took the exam twice. He passed it twice. Not saying how many times he took it. A lot more than just 2. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate that. But so like I was saying, I gotta take my cat into the vet because she's got an issue with a claw on one of her paws. And it's such a gnarly issue that they're gonna have to like sedate her for it. And so they said, well, since we gotta do that anyway, I have like a wellness plan. It's like kitty cat health insurance for her. They said, you're due for like a dental cleaning, a checkup, and a rabies booster shot. So why don't you just bring her in for that? We'll do that, and then while she's unconscious, we'll just like take care of her claws and everything. It's like, okay, it's great, but I've got it. It's so stressful with the anesthesia, and they gave me like these pills to give her tonight and tomorrow morning to like ease her into it because she has issues with the normal type of anesthesia she uses. But she's the sweetest cat because like they're once again saying, and they did this last time that she had pills. They were like, oh, you might have to like put it in a treat or something like that. And all I did is I just pulled it out and I just hand it to her, and she's like, sniff, sniff, sniff. Oh, you're giving this me? Okay, and just took it. She's the best cat. But I'm like all nervous about it. I'll drop her off, and I know I'm gonna spend the next several hours just sitting at home, nervous and waiting and just worried. But anyway, let's take my mind off of that. Let's play this game. Quick Kitty said, so, it'll still be a Tuesday clip? Oh, because that's right, because you can't do it tomorrow to show tomorrow because, I'm sorry. Quick Kitty said, also bad news. As far as I know, there is no concept art for the DLC case. So we can't see all the other designs they had for the killer whale? Boo. All right, let's keep going. Well, we have plenty of enthusiasm. All we need now are some clients. It's been 8 years since I last wore this badge. I feel like a rookie all over again. And this just in, the owner of Shipshape Aquarium, Captain Jack Shipley, so he's gonna be the one who died. Look at that chin. Has been murdered. The suspect in the case is reportedly already in custody inside the aquarium. Please let the client be the killer whale. Because the suspect would be in custody at the detention center if it's a human, right? Please let us defend a whale. That would be the stupidest thing ever, and I want it to happen. Isn't that the aquarium we were just watching, Athena? It is! I can't believe it! A murder at Shipshape Aquarium? But I love that place! We need to get to the bottom of this! Wait, who's this? Really? I'm in luck. We saw Pearl on the thumbnail, so maybe it's Pearl. Really? I guess I'm in luck then. Hi! Okay, so she's the pirate. I need Phoenix Wright to save me friend. Also, she needs to pull up her pants. I can see, like, underneath the waistband of her undies. And I don't think chat needs to know what's under there. Well, who in the world is this? Are you a client? Wait, that costume, it looks just like... I love how it's such a unique costume. It's taking her a minute to process. Like, where do I know that from? I've got it! You must work at Shipshape Aquarium! That's right, you minnow... Oh, you minnow it? Ha! I like her. You minnow it. I'm Sasha Buckler. Oh, instead of Swashbuckler, Sasha Buckler. Also, what's with that dopey smile? Yes, is this who you're talking about, Vero? I kind of love her already. I perform an agile catfish in our pirate show. Oh, like an agile catfish in our pirate show. It'll blow fish your mind. Minnow, blow fish. Oh, those puns floundered a bit. Crap, why did I not say that out loud? Hee, I figured out the client's identity. Chalk one up for analytical psychology. Yes, because it was psychology that allowed you to recognize the woman you just saw on TV still in her costume. My friend is... Oh, it is! It's gonna be the whale! Oh, it's gonna be the whale! Oh, it's gonna be the whale! My friend is under suspicion of murder, so I really need some help. That's why I've got to find this Phoenix Wright guy. Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. And this is Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes. They're lawyers too. If there's anything you need, all you have to do is ask. The same goes for me too, Ms. Buckler. Ha-ha! Just call me Sasha, and I'll call ye all by your first names too, if that's all right. Phoenix, Apollo, Athena, you have to help me, please save me friend. Guess we better start by asking her more about her defense request. I want to know more about her. Let's see, who is she? Age 22, the employee of Shipshape Aquarium, who came to me for help. She's a performer in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. And then there's these other peeps, they don't matter. I don't like her scowl, though. She looks mean when she's scowling. Let me read some more comments in the chat. Let's see. Quick said it's definitely not Rise to the Ashes, that's for sure. Okay, good, because that was a long case. Said this case with the final case context in mind was something. Is it just because we're gonna see like Fulbright and we know who and what he really was? I just choose to accept all the horrible parts about him and still cherish him as a friend while we can. Viewer said, I can't believe this is canonically the first case Phoenix takes as soon as he gets his patch back. If we are defending a whale, though, it's perfect, because that's such a Phoenix Wright type of a client. Quick said, as it happens, I have a comic for this case. I need to find it, though. If you want to know how long it's been since the first stream on this game. 4 months. I feel like that's a respectable time. For a game, it's a lot shorter than Persona 5. Vera said, time flies. Oh, there's Eglin! How you doing, Eglin? Said, we can just pretend fake Bright here is real Fulbright. Well, when did Edgeworth say the real Fulbright died? It was like years and years ago, but maybe, could we just headcanon that maybe that Fulbright got into like a time machine and came into the future for this case before going back in time just before murder? And Eglin says, shh, fake Bright isn't real. He can't hurt you. I also feel like it's the type of thing, the meme that's popped in my mind is like, can I have Fulbright? We have Fulbright at home, honey. And then Fulbright at home is the freaking Phantom. But how you doing, Eglin? Okay, so we need to present everything. This is all we have. Hey baby, check this out. Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know anything about. That's all right, don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her in a funk. Okay, let's actually talk to this fine, upstanding lady. Your defense request. Ms. Buckler, Sasha, could you tell us more about why you need our help? My friend is suspected of murdering the captain of Ship Shape Aquarium. Captain? I thought the victim was the owner of the aquarium. Yeah, well, our aquarium has a pirate ship theme. That's why we call the owner our captain. We call the employees crew, too. Okay, so if the whale is gonna be our client, as I'm gonna continue to assume, I hope the real murderer is the octopus with the scar and is that a buckler in his head? Not the whatever. This is the fish that was played by, was it Willem Dafoe in Finding Nemo? Who played that one? The fish with the white and dark stripes? That's a pretty unusual aquarium you've got there. Looks awesome to me. I'd go to this aquarium. Anyway, one of the crew members, my friend, is being suspected of the captain's murder. They've already decided she's guilty, and I think they're gonna give her the death penalty. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure killer whales, they're endangered, right? You probably can't do that. I'm gonna Google this. Are orcas endangered? They are protected under the MMPA. I don't know what that is. And the southern resident population is listed as endangered species under the ESA. So yeah, so you can't execute an endangered species for a little thing like human murder. Now, if the orca had killed an animal that was another endangered species, then maybe we'd be talking. What? What happened to due process? But my friend is as sweet and gentle as a whale shark. She wouldn't hurt a guppy. I know there's no way she murdered anyone, but they won't believe me. But with a name like Wright, I figured you'd be able to help me set them straight. Yeah, that's right, Phoenix Wright. You seem like the straightest lawyer I've ever seen. Yay. She doesn't know about Edgeworth. Wait a minute. Don't tell me.
TTS and justice we trust. What endangered species we talking about?
Okay, so Crystal, welcome, Crystal. Thank you so much for the 10, or not the 10, excuse me, the TTS, and for not being scary by saying boo. So this fine young lady, this pirate, is wanting us to defend her friend, which based on the opening cutscene, I'm pretty sure is a killer whale. So our client is going to be a sea mammal. That is my guess. I am locked in on that. Which is so wonderful. They haven't confirmed it, but also they've been so cagey and beating around the bush about who the client is. It's gonna be the killer whale. And I love everything about what's happening right now. But how are you doing, Crystal? So good to see you. And wait a minute, don't tell me she picked you all because of a bad pun. Ouch. I see my reputation doesn't precede me. How could it not? Phoenix Wright is probably one of the only few famous lawyers out there, all the weird cases he's taken on. But seriously, my name can't be the real reason she's here. It's probably because she knows that we have put like parrots on the stand and things like that. Or maybe she went to like every other attorney in town and they all laughed at her because of like defending a whale. Also, I love her hair. It reminds me of actually one of my very, very all-time favorite female video game characters. Have any of you ever played Mega Man Legends? The version of Roll in that game is like one of my favorite female characters, favorite female character designs in any video game ever. Why request me? Don't you know any better? I am awful at my job. Let's see, Queen Katie said, yeah, that was me with the nuggets. It was so good. Just warmed me up. Too bad you couldn't have gotten them for like super cheap, like the one time Wendy got like all the McNuggets for, I think she had ordered like a 4-piece and got like a 20-piece or something like that. Eglin said, oh, I'm getting my 2 puppies back. My older brother is driving down to Texas, I think this week, to get my dogs back. I didn't know your dogs were gone. Well, congratulations, that's fantastic, Eglin. I went to this weekend to get, okay, so Texas, I don't know how long that takes, but I'll assume it'll be within like the week after the weekend. So congratulations, Eglin. Vera says, oh my gosh, yay. Quick said, how do they not have a party about the badge? I think it's because that like, I was gonna say Phoenix doesn't have enough friends, but he does have friends. But I think it's whenever he has a celebration, he ends up having to buy ramen and burgers for everybody. Quick says, oh, awesome. Eglin said, had to give them away for a bit because we moved, and then we ended up hating the neighborhood, moved back, and in great timing, the person we gave the dogs to had their own dog and 4 puppies, and it was too much to have that many dogs. That worked out perfectly. That's fantastic. I am so glad. Eglin says, so Basil and Rosemary are coming home. Oh, I remember Basil. Remember you talking about Basil? Oh, this is fantastic. That is such good news. That really makes me happy. Congratulations, Eglin. Okay, let's see. Why request me, Pirate Lady? What's the real reason you picked me, Sasha? Well, to be honest, I asked a whole slew of lawyers, but they all refused. Yup. See, it's like I said, it's because it's a whale. They said stuff like, there's no merit to taking your case, or I'm not sure I can help. What? What? They're all as cruel as sharks with hearts punier than white bait. What's white bait? I gotta Google this. This is like pirate stuff I'm not familiar with. White bait. Oh, it's a type of fish. Oh, they're like the little tiny fish, typically between 25 and 50 millimeters long. So they are really, really tiny. Okay, I would have guessed they were bait that is just white, but clearly I would have been wrong. Also, I don't know how I feel about that punk sprite. I'm not huge into the punk scene, but if Vero thinks that me and Sasha Buckler can be a thing, I'm willing to trust Vero. Oh, I can really feel Sasha's frustration. With nobody on her side, she must feel all alone. But helping people like her is the whole reason I became a lawyer in the first place. That's right. Helping people in strange costumes who are friends with animals. And then I heard about a lawyer named Phoenix Wright. They say he defends clients to the end, no matter how bleak the circumstances. I guess my reputation does precede me. Not sure how well deserved it is, though. Why are you saying this out loud? Don't say that out loud. I thought to myself, if anybody can save me, friend, it's you, Phoenix Wright. Quite a tall order there for a man who just got his badge back, but I don't want to let Sasha down, or her friend, who is surely a human. Let's help her, Mr. Wright. Let's save her friend. That's just what I was thinking. Sasha, we will accept your case. You will? Hey, look how happy she is. Oh, thank you. You're a lifesaver, literally. Well, no time to stand around and mullet over things. I want you to meet me friend right away. Come to Ship Shape Aquarium with me. Again, why is Phoenix not clued into the fact that, like, in custody would mean the detention center? Why is my client still at the aquarium? What circumstances would lead to that? You got it. And I'll go too. I still exist in this game, even though I'm not the main character anymore. Sorry, but I need you to stay here and keep an eye on the office until Trucy gets back. Clean the toilets or something. I don't know. I'm the protagonist now. Bye. You never know when a new client might stop by. Well, how come I'm the one who has to stay behind? Thanks a million, Apollo. Well, ladies, let's move to the aquarium, shall we? Did you hear that? Move was in a brownish red. Hey, Apollo. Apollo, check us out. Check us out, bro. And the return of a legendary lawyer. It's kind of exciting. Kind of. So, how do I look with it? Wow, you present that thing like a real pro. You must have done it 1,000 times. It never really seems like enough to just have it pinned to my lapel for some reason. I get wanting to show it off. When I first became a lawyer, I flashed that badge left and right. You still do that, actually. Yay, that was fun. Can we also talk to Apollo? Let's talk to him. Let me read some more in the chat, though. Quickity says, oh no, Logan, let your kitty know. I wish them good luck. Thank you so much. I know that like vets, they're professionals, they know what they're doing, but it's gonna be stressful. For one thing, on my cat, I'm dreading having to catch her and put her in the carrier tomorrow. And then like the entire drive over to the vet, she's gonna be like crying in the carrier because she hates going to the vet, huh?
Poor Apollo, man deserves better. Let him come along.
No, I agree, like the whole reason to leave him behind, unless like, what? Was that a boo? That sounded like a boo. Oh, it's Tiff! Thank you so much for the 10 bits, Tiff. How are you doing? Yeah, unless was there one of the other cases where he was like in the office by himself or just with Trucy when somebody came by? Maybe it's like trying to tie it in that way or something. But I miss having Apollo hang out with us. But how are you doing, Tiff? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully we are, wait, or have I already, no, did I already see you? Because you were saying, no, it was Eglin who was saying that fake Bright can't hurt us, I think. I'm getting everything crossed in my head, but how are you, Tiff? And Quickady said, give him much love for me. I will, I just wish I could communicate verbally to my cat. Hey, you know how your claw on your paw is like giving you a real hard time? We're gonna take care of that. Just don't worry, it's gonna be fine. Vera said, I hope it goes smoothly with Pepper. I hope so too. I get so nervous. I'm a worrier. Says she's so brave for eating. It was so funny too because there's like a little capsule-like pill. And she like went and I put it in my hand and she came in and she kind of licked it and then she like bit it so it was like half sticking out of her mouth and she just went like, oh, like that. It was adorable. See, oh, Diddy says, hey Logan, how you doing? I'm doing all right other than stressing about my cat's veterinarian appointment tomorrow. But how you doing, Diddy? Eglin said, oh my gosh, it's the whale, isn't it? It is! It's totally gonna be the whale, since I'm pretty sure that's a bikini, Logan. Oh, so it's not underwear. It's still feel like the shorts are riding a little bit low, but that's better if it's a bikini then, Eglin. Said like a bathing suit under clothes since she works near water. That makes much more sense. And Beowulf says, hello, lonely man. How you doing, Beowulf? Beowulf, even though there's no stream tomorrow's the day that I think you've been looking forward to, that the Mara clip goes up on TikTok. I don't know how well received it'll be because like about 50% of the visual real estate in the video has to be blurred out for a good portion of it. And so I don't know if anybody's gonna be able, I assume like that the Persona and SMT mega fans will be able to understand from the context, oh, this is Mara, but I don't know if like casual people will get why a big chunk of the screen is blurred, but it's an experiment. We shall see. We shall find out. Hey, Apollo, what to do? So, what do you think about this case, Apollo? The murder of the owner of Shipshape Aquarium. I can't think with you looking at me so expectantly. I don't really have any ideas. Sorry, I'm not any help. But you are a help. You make us feel better about ourselves by comparison. As long as you're the one playing officer, you're fine. Hey, there's Apollo's favorite word. That's the F word he's allowed to say. I think I'll say it a few times too. I'm fine. I wonder what that is in like Japanese. Does he just shout like, Daijoubu desu? Daijoubu desu! Hey, you making fun of me? Who, us? Of course not. Just yanking your chain a little. Any ideas, bro? So, any ideas for us? Well, I think you should give that swashbuckle video a glance. Starting to become a fan too, huh? I knew you'd like it if you gave it a chance. It's not so much that. I just thought it might give you some leads, you know, seeing as it's the scene of the crime and all. It's a good idea. I'll take a look at it when I get a second. I got nothing better to do, so maybe I'll watch it a few times myself. Apollo, please, try to find something better to do. Okay, we're getting out of here. Let's move. Let's go to the Shipshape Aquarium. Ooh, this is really cool. July 20th, Ship-Shape Aquarium Aqua Tunnel. This aquarium must be huge to have like that many big old shark-looking type of things. Oh, there's a poll. A poll just appeared. You have to choose one: punk pirate lady, low-key crazy scientist, a killer whale, a bomb disposal detective, or panties crazy magician. So bomb disposal detective. So does that mean we're gonna see Candace Arm in this case, maybe? And low-key crazy scientist, that's gotta be the guy that we saw with like the hair and the weird mask up on his forehead. I'm gonna vote punk pirate lady. There we go. I mean, I haven't met the others, so I am like a low information voter in this poll. But thank you very much, Vera, for the poll. And see, Vera says, Bayo! Odubi says, oh, he's hot. She? Yeah, whatever. Vera says, Sasha Buckler, bringing in the bi panic. Quickity said, I have found not one, but two fun comics about this case. And exists this evening. Evening exists. How are you doing? So good to see you. How is your week treating you so far? And now that once again we're getting more people here, just a reminder, no stream tomorrow. So we are skipping that one, but we will be back on Sunday. Wow, this is gorgeous, just like being under the sea. Yeah, this is the Aqua Tunnel.
It's just random ladies we saw in the R5.
Oh, so these are all ladies we saw. So low-key crazy scientist. So that's Aura Blackwell. Okay, I gotcha. But where's Ponko? Or is this one of those things where I would have to date Aura Blackwell just as an excuse to spend time with Ponko? That seems like a very underhanded thing to do. I'd feel bad about myself if I did that. This is the Aqua Tunnel, or pride and joy. I'm real glad you like it. Vero, is this why you think that I was gonna love this girl? I don't like her scowl when she looks all mean, but I love her puns. I'm gonna go on ahead and fill the detective in on your arrival. Oh, I hope it's Fulbright. Take a look around the tunnel, and then come meet me at the pool up ahead on the right. Hey, boss, look at this cute little fish. I bet it'd be delicious grilled. Oh, and the poll is done, and low-key crazy scientist won with 45% of the vote, Tiff contributing 40 channel points. Second place was Punk Pirate Lady with 27% of the vote. So, okay, but that's respectable. Aura Blackwell is a valid choice. Seriously? Is that really all you can think of? Well, I didn't get to eat lunch today. Ooh, and here comes some grilled chicken. Wow, penguin! Crap, that penguin is the real killer, isn't he? What?
42 months of being called lonely. How does Logan do it?
That is crazy to think about. 42 months. What is that, 3.5 years? Holy cow. Thank you so much for re-upping the sub, Brukov, and for using your Prime sub for it. Thank you. 42 subs, and yeah, you know what? The sad thing is, over the course of 42 months, 3.5 years, I've yet to like prove it wrong or shake that adjective off of me. But how you doing, Rukov? Welcome. How is your day going? Okay, so I hope the penguin isn't the killer. It'd be really sad if the penguin is the murderer. But if we're defending a killer whale, I guess it makes sense. That's not a chicken, it's a penguin. Come here, little cutie. I don't think you're supposed to pet penguins. And then he disappeared. We found out that penguin had been dead for 6 years. In fact, that wasn't the penguin at all. That was Fake Bright, the Phantom, wearing a penguin mask. It ignored me. Maybe it was hungry too. Ooh, look, it dropped something. It's an ad for the Swashbuckler Spectacular Show. That penguin had a whole bunch of these stuffed in its backpack. So it's passing out flyers, huh? How cute. A carrier penguin that distributes flyers? We could use one of those for our office. Swashbuckler flyer added to the court record. Okay, an advertisement showing an orca dressed up like a pirate. It was dropped by a penguin. I want to take a closer look at this thing. No, Phoenix, we are keeping the client waiting. I want to look at this. A brand new stage show, Cap'n Orla, has a new rival, featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Okay, so Red Stash, I guess, is the deceased, and Cap'n Orla is the orca. This is so dumb. I love it. And Veer says to exist, hello? Crystal says, straight lawyer definitely doesn't have a husband. Queen Katie says, hey, Crystal! Queen Katie says, you enjoying the fic? I said, yeah. Crystal says, beautiful. Queen Katie says, awesome. Crystal says, it's fantastic. Eglin says, I want to see that orca on the stand. Me too. I just want the orca to like take up the whole screen. Or, okay, but here's the question. Would you want like a tank wheeled in to the courtroom? Would you want the courtroom to be like poolside, like an outdoor courtroom? Or do we want to do it like Klaus in American Dad, where the orca just has like a little thing of water that it sits in, and somehow we just like believe that that's enough water to keep it from like drying out? But I agree. Crystal says, the killer whale on the stand? What exactly, Crystal? Queen Gator said, okay, but the whale has a stash and a cute pirate hat. Oh, very compelling. Very compelling indeed. Beowulf said, we put a parrot on the stand, and in the real world, a dog was put on the stand? Wait, time out. When did that, I'm sure there's been instances where like dogs have found evidence, and maybe dogs' behavior has been submitted to evidence, but when did that happen? When did the real world lawyers, like real life, put a dog on the stand? I need, you can't drop that kind of trivia without an explanation. I need to know this. Well, can't keep the client waiting. We'd better get going. Yeah, you're right. You're Phoenix right. Time to roll up our sleeves. Mine are already short. Hope the cutscene doesn't show her in, like, if we have an animated cutscene, she'll be in the wrong clothes, probably. We'll just assume she ran off and changed and came back.
July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium. Question mark? I don't even know.
Oh, look, there's a wanted poster with Sasha Buckler on it over there. Huh? I don't see Sasha. Oh crap. Also, hey, check us out. I'm gonna have to take down my camera for a second in order to show you guys this. Let's see, where's my asset for my camera? There it is. Hang on. Look what's behind me. It's on the bone meat. Bone on Meatha behind me in the corner. Yay. Okay, I don't see Sasha. Fulbright, I love you so much. Even knowing what you did. Are you two the lawyers Ms. Buckler mentioned? Is this the first time we met him? Huh?
Fulbright, love of my life. I missed you so much.
Me too!
Logan rate hard, Logan rate hard, Logan rate hard, Logan rate hard.
See, I can finally understand why you all will look at characters who are like murderers in some of these games, and you're like, hear me out. But Fulbright is wonderful. I mean, I know it's an act, but still, Fulbright is great. Also, I like this weird kind of rail thing with the hooks attached. Is that to take the whale out of here? Probably like in a net or something like that. And a giant painting? There's so much weird stuff in here, but thank you so much for the 10 bits, Tiff. I appreciate it. Detective Fulbright, are you the lead detective on this case? That's right. As long as evil exists in this world, there'll be no rest for me. And who is your sea urchin-like friend there? I don't believe we've met. Is he talking about me? I'm the defendant's lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Ha! Well, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright, and not any kind of spy and or phantom. Ha ha! Convincing! People don't usually get to see this area. It's only open now because of the investigation. You two are pretty lucky to get this peek behind the scenes of an aquarium. Lucky. Right. This guy's even louder than Apollo. Oh, but he's magnificent. He's beautiful. Let me read some more in the chat. Let's see, Queen Katie says, she gives me Final Fantasy vibes, to be honest. Wait, Sasha Buckler, really? Yeah. I guess maybe some of the Final Fantasy. I still love the more classic ones where they're like in more kind of medieval time periods. Maybe like a Final Fantasy X era? Crystal says to Beowulf, fair enough. Vera said, add quote, you can't execute an endangered species for a little thing like human murder. Thank you for the quote, Vero. Quigator said, wait, no, you know what she reminds me of? The World Ends With You. I've never actually played that game, but I've seen like stuff online. Is it good? Eglin said, her hair vaguely reminds me of ABA from Guilty Gear, like when she had short red hair. Who here was the person who was always playing Guilty Gear? Was that Theo? We should get a verification on that. And Beowulf says Mara is iconic. Mara is something. Beowulf, and Vera says pull up. Quigator said, just think about it, guys. Clay is alive right now. Fulbright has only one, as far as we know, kill count, and everyone is happy except Blackwell and Aura. And Ponko is just still out there. I gotta have a sip of water. We're like 45 minutes into stream and I haven't had any hydration yet, and I'm starting to get really thirsty. There we go. This guy is even louder than Apollo. So where is the suspect being questioned? And where is Miss Buckler? I hope that like this entire investigation, we never meet the killer whale, and everybody is slowly making it more and more obvious. Like Fulbright will be like, question? We can't question the client. And it's like, what? You can't question the accused? What's wrong with you? It's like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? Wait, is this the whale talking?
Here I be, me buckos.
No, that's Pearl's voice. Yeah, maybe we can do like a Curly. Here I be, me buckos. Hey, I'm just a little whale. That's too close to Trucy. Oh, there she is. Okay, so that's not the whale talking. Eek! Ah! Shiver me timbers, there be but one of dread pirate, no stashes, scurvy swabs. So, Red Stash was one bad guy. Is No Stash just Red Stash with no stash? Also, I like the little jaunty pirate. Oh, and Fulbright is delighted. I beg your pardon. I'm not anyone's swab, scurvy or otherwise. More shameless than a sea lion ye be, trying to make off with me best bucko. If you want to pick a fight with us, you'd best bring along an army of great white sharks. Squeak. Fleet. This is our client. Oh, this is wonderful. Bye. So, Sasha, what's going on here? Let me introduce ye. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley. Honestly, kind of small for a killer whale. Oh, hang on. I need to soak in what is happening right now. This is also a wonderful palate cleanser after how depressing the final case of the base game was. See, Vera says to Queen Katie and Athena. Queen Katie says, yeah. Vera said, I'm sure this went hard on the 3DS. Queen Katie said, whoa, isn't this 3D fun, kiddos? Exist says, doing good, prepping to spend the weekend in Canada. What part of Canada are you heading to, if you don't mind me asking? I have never been to Canada. I've known some people who've been in like Vancouver and Toronto and things like that. I'd love to visit someday. Vera said, that sounds fun. And then Vera says, yes, this is why, laughing, says, puns pirate lady. And Vera says, never trust penguins, they're evil. Oh, well, in Adventure Time, wasn't that the whole thing with Gunter, the penguin? Is that he was evil? Okay, this is... Now, where do you suppose an orca's nose is? I feel like this is the nose. So shouldn't the mustache be like under the nose? This would be like if I put on a fake mustache and it was like up here. Wouldn't people be like confused by that? But she only responds to Orla, so that's what people call her. I'm her trainer. Okay, so is that gonna be like important info later on? Somebody's gonna say the wrong name and it's gonna somehow clue us in that she's not the... Well, I mean, she is a killer whale, but she's not the killer whale. She's a killer whale, not the killer whale. She's the suspect in the murder, but she'd never hurt anybody. Sweet. I need a voice for her. She's the suspect? Yeah,
And thank goodness you came before they put her down. I'm really grateful to the two of ye. I just know you'll save Orla.
And then Phoenix Wright sheds a single tear, turns around, walks out, and the chapter ends. What? Don't tell me you didn't even know who your client was! An orca is the suspect? Her client is an orca? Is this for real?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? Oopsie. Forgive me, chat, for I have oopsied.
That's one very big oopsie! now Orla is just floating in the water. By the way, what? Oh, I didn't even notice that your mustache is gone. She's out of character. What was with that mustache earlier? Oh, wait, where'd the other girl go? She was just here a second ago.
Oh, this be part of me costume for the swashbuckler spectacular. When I be wearing the mustache.
What was that? Oh, Gallop, right with the party one. Gallop, thank you so much for the raid. How's your stream, Vero? Can you pop a shout out up? Or Vero or Rukov, whoever is like first on the draw. So how is your stream, Gallop?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Persona. At a glance, it was a kind of drink.
So what were you playing? It says
excite your mood and produce many
Wuthering.
Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some
That wasn't the I got.
What an expository line. So what were you, Wuthering Wave? Wuthering Waves? Am I saying that right? But thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing, Gallop? I'm also digging this music here. Let's see, Queen Katie said, wait, who prosecutes this case actually? Is it Blackwell? Keyboard slam. Why not? It's either gonna be, the only prosecutors we have, it's either gonna be Blackwell, Gasp and Payne. I was gonna say Edgeworth, but I don't think he'd come out of prosecutorial retirement again just to, unless he hears that Phoenix is defending the whale. Dewey says gasp. Rukov says, did Penguin? Oh, there we go. Penguin, how could you? They know what they did. I may never trust again. Veer said, they have the penguin passing out flyers? I can't deny it's cute. It is adorable, but it'd be risky because again, I've heard that you're not supposed to like pet penguins or something like that. I don't know. Veer says, Streamlabs trusts me. Rukov says, oh, that works. Quikity said, if only Teru was here. From Danganronpa 2, is there ever any instance where a situation would be improved by the presence of Teru? I mean, no hate, but hate for Teru. Actually, he's not the worst character, and Mikan was the worst character in that one. Anyway, let's keep playing here.
A transformation as dramatic as a pufferfish's, wouldn't you say?
Oh, look at the tongue sticking out. Even though her scowl is scary, she's adorable. Also, oh, are those things at the end of her sleeve supposed to be like water wings? I don't think I would ever say that. I hope it like completely fools the judge when she switches between having a mustache and not. It's a pirate-themed aquarium, so that's why Orla is wearing a pirate hat, right?
Yup, she really loves wearing hats. She puts them on all the time. But her fake mustache keeps falling off, so that's a problem.
I see. Well, why don't we start with you telling us a little bit more about Orla? Hey, I want to present you this flyer I found.
Do you two want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular?
Yes! Yes! Forget being a lawyer, I want to do this! You have regular people participate?
Of course! We even have a special tour for people who want to be in it.
What roles would we play if we said yes?
Let's see. The roles of a blue seahorse and a yellow sea slug are available.
Judging by the colors, I must be the seahorse. And I'm the sea slug? No way, I won't do it.
But sea slugs are all fluttery and beautiful, Athena.
They're beautiful. In that case, I'll do it. Her mind is pretty much an open book.
I hope we can do a show together someday.
That was delightful. Okay, Orla the Orca. So you're really serious about me defending Orla?
Of course I am. You're the only one who can do it, Phoenix. I heard you once questioned an animal during a trial, and that got your client off the hook. Yay!
It seems like in the past, they've never like really done specific callbacks to previous cases. They always kind of beat around the bush because you don't want to like spoil previous games in case people haven't. So there, that's kind of nice though. See, Queen Kitty said, Fulbright, you! Says, you evil man, smiling at Athena, knowing what you did. This man killed Athena's mom and says, hey, Athena. But he's delightful. So there, Queen Katie said, look at the light in his eyes, so different from the last time we saw him. Exist says, I'm Detective Bobby Fulbright, he said. You know, like a liar. Ah, good stuff, good stuff. See, Queen Katie said, yes, The World Ends With You is a great game. Is it a turn-based RPG? I've seen like just some little screenshots and things like that. I honestly don't know a whole heck of a lot about it, but I would always love to hear more. No way, you did that? I might have tried something like that at one point in my career. Ooh, you're gonna have to tell me about this later, or I'll ask Apollo for all the juicy details. Before Apollo's time, I don't think Phoenix told him about it. I'll have to ask Edgeworth, he was there.
When I heard you didn't discriminate against animals, I knew you'd hear me out.
I had to warn you though, I don't know anything about orcas. I mean, they don't eat people, do they? I think I made her mad, huh?
The diggity is strimmy. Also, Rukov is going to bed.
That's so slow and everything.
The diggity is streaming. Also, Rukov is going to bed.
Good night, Rukov. Thank you so much for being here. Sleep well. I hope that Zach is still streaming later so we can do a raid on him. He just sent me a message earlier today. We were like talking on Discord, and he said he was hoping to start back up streaming soon, but I didn't know it was going to be tonight. Thank you so much for the beef long at TTS. Sleep well, Rukov. If you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out. Always love having you here. Sleep well. Good night. I think I made her mad. Also, I need, what should I be doing for the orca's voice? Should I just be reading it as Fweet? I need some kind of inspiration.
I won't have you talking that way in front of Orla. Orcas have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, boss, they have emotions just like we do. Oh crap, does that mean we're gonna have to do one of her stupid emotion, like, detection things on the whale? The whale's gonna be like, squee, squee, and we're like, I don't know if this emotion makes sense for making those noises. Also, don't whales talk like, oh, like not whee. I'm not a whale biologist, so I don't know. Sorry, is anger the only feeling I inspire in women? See, that sounds more like a whale noise.
Don't worry, she says she forgives you.
Oh, and there's a volleyball? Oh, the volleyball just turned into a whale.
Besides, orcas are very picky eaters. Orla here only eats fish. The captain went to feed Orla this morning, and then he was found dead in this very room.
Could you tell us more about his death? About the murder. So the owner of the aquarium, Jack Shipley, was discovered murdered?
Yeah. It was about 10:10 this morning, just after the aquarium opened. A visitor was viewing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor and screamed.
Well, then that should be who the police assume was the prime suspect. Isn't that how they always do? Whoever was in closest proximity when the body was discovered? The orca pool is this tank here?
Yeah, that's right. This pool is built so that guests can see into it from the corridor on the first floor.
Oh, so that's why. Because there's like glass separating that person and the deceased.
The security guard and I heard the scream and came running into the pool room.
Oh, it's going to be the security guard. So whoever that is going to be the murderer.
Where we found the captain dead at the side of the pool in his swashbuckler costume. He was as big and tough as an old crocodile, the captain. I still can't believe he's dead.
Mr. Shipley was very important to you, wasn't he?
Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sad goldfish on ye.
Sad goldfish?
Okay, time to snap her out of it. When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said.
Is that supposed to be kind of like the goldfish crackers? They have the smile? Like if you turn upside down, would it look like a frown? Is that what we're saying? I gotta read some more in the chat because I'm already getting way behind, I think. Let's see. Quick Kitty was talking about World Ends With You, saying, I wish I got it to play on the DS years ago, but I've watched the story. It's so cool. Tiff says, it's been so long since I played the original The World Ends With You, but it was so good. Odumi says, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna swing out. I haven't been able to talk to my girly in a while. Have fun. Thank you so much for being here, Odumi. Have a great rest of your night. Bye. Feel free to come back if you have the time and inclination. Tiff says, good night, Odumi. Odumi says, wait, I lied. I want to see the orcas. Oh, so you probably have left now. Oh, crap. Did the thing just scroll without? No. It just jumped a little. I didn't lose things into the void. Vera said, the orca is wonderful. Queen Kitty says, baby. Odumi said, no, I'm leaving, but that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh, there's a poll. Orca voice, no additional votes. Beef longa or child voice. Huh. Go ahead and cast your votes. No stack in the ballot box, apparently. I gotta have a sip of water. Let's see, Eglin said, just read the lines in the most monotone voice. Better yet, beef longa. Odumi says, ha ha ha, no. Oh, there's a clip. There's a clip from Queen Katie. Let me load up the clip viewer, and so I'll check this out on the stream together before heading back to talking to this fine lady. As always, first clip of the night takes just a little bit longer to load up than subsequent clips will. This clip is titled, Little Does He Know What's Up Next. Oh, this is not from this. This is from like a previous stream. Hang on. Oh, is this gonna be something that kind of almost foreshadowed this? Let's see. But as it turned out, the robot was actually integrally related. Your Honor, the defense would like to call Ponko to the stand. Please don't suspect Ponko. You're a robot witness? It's less weird than the time we had a ghost, or a parrot, or a walkie-talkie. Hubba, what is this sham of justice? And the thing is, what this means is that this whale, who is most likely going to take the stand, and will need to cross-examine somehow, that will have taken place before this clip, is what we're saying. Beowulf said, my physical copy of SMT4 Apocalypse is coming from Canada. Is it like still gonna be able to play okay? Do video games have weird like regional coding? And the winner of the poll is Beef Orca with 75% of the vote. So there we go, democracy is spoken. And if you're with another clip, let's load this up also and see this one. This one is titled, He Is So Delighted. So let's see this. Squeak. Fleet. This is our client. Oh, this is wonderful. I maintain that I was correct in my estimation of that. Sasha, what's going on here?
Let me introduce ye. This is the friend I was telling you about. Her name is Aura Shipley.
Honestly, kind of small for a killer whale. I'm loving this. I am absolutely loving this. Thank you so much for the clips. I appreciate that. Okay, we should get back to the game.
When it's showtime, it's time to smile. That's what the captain always said.
It's kind of like Phoenix Wright's always talking about smiling. By the way, do you know why exactly Orla is being accused of the crime?
Well, she was just found like chewing on the captain's corpse. And with a note in her handwriting saying, I'm gonna kill the captain. Well, not really handwriting. It's flipper writing.
Yeah, why is Orla accused? Wait, wasn't Orla also the name of... Wasn't Orla the Russian girl in the Borscht Bowl Club? Yeah, it was Orla Orly, wasn't it? Something like that? Do they have... Is this... Maybe the killer whale should be Russian. Why is Orla accused? Can you think of any reason why Orla would come under suspicion?
The police think Orla went berserk during the practice for the Swashbuckler Spectacular. But Orla would never do anything like that, right, Orla? Sweet, free. Yeah. They're back under the water.
Just look at that face. Isn't she adorable? The charges just have to be false. Hate to break it to you, but the police don't usually base their decisions on cuteness. Usually even more arbitrary than that. That's right! We base them on facts! Take a look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did his head get so red? Look at him laying there, he's dead. A photo of the victim, huh? He's got a wound on the back of his head. Very perceptive! The victim and the orca were the only ones here! What's more, we couldn't find a weapon of any kind around. Certainly not that anchor around his neck.
Photo of the body added to the court record.
Oh crap, I clicked it before I read what it said. Hang on, I gotta go back and read it. A crime scene photo taken in the orca pool room. It's hard to make out the details of the body. And can we take a closer look? Cause like, that looked sharp-ish. So he is wearing an eye patch, we can tell that much. But there's something also with his side. It looks like he's been chewed upon. So what's the theory on how Orla supposedly killed the victim? They say orcas sometimes kill their prey by ramming into them underwater.
These days, most video games are region-free as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
For example, my physical copy of Pokemon Violet I recently got comes from Italy and plays in English just fine because my account is in English. The front of the box even says Pokemon Violet in Italian.
Continue saying, this wasn't always true though, as just a couple of generations ago and older, you either had to have the right console region for your games or had to hard or soft mod your system to remove the region lock. See, I'd heard of people doing that before with like old PlayStations, like getting vintage retro games and things like that. I didn't know that ever stopped being a thing, but I guess in so many games now are like, you have the cartridge that basically have like the downloader on it, and then you just download it from, like you said, your region. I guess that makes sense in this modern age. But thank you, Exist, for the information and the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Let's see, there's Gallop's Raid. Vera says, Gallop! Exist says, I'm off to Victoria Island area. I live pretty close to the mainland border area where I live, so I've been to Canada a handful of times, but never all the way out there before. Headed there for a mini choir tour. I hope you have lots of fun, and good luck with the performances. Break a leg. Exist says, hey, Raiders! Gallop says, it's a new game, Wuthering Waves. So what is the deal with it? Queen Katie says, Wuthering Waves is a new it's a gacha game that just came out. It's similar to Genshin. BRB, gonna get what I think is the last of my ice cream. Enjoy the last of your ice cream, Queen Katie. And Gallop said, one VA from the game is from Reverse 1999. And Queen Katie says, ooh, that's cool. All in caps. We believe this orca did just that by pulling the victim into this 65-foot pool. Is that gonna be important, 65 feet? And then rammed him while they were in the water. Oh, just thinking about it, it turns everything red. Without any suspects besides Orla, this could be one tough case. Well, again, why not that's the security person that the Sasha mentioned? Why not Sasha? I don't think she's guilty. She seems delightful, but why not suspect her? Although I guess it's better in a weird way to just say, like, no humans did it.
Orca pool diagram added to the court record.
It says a cross-section view of this first and second floor sections of the orca pool. The pool is about 65 feet deep. By the way, if we do end up continually using a Beef Longa voice for the orca, keep in mind that's the voice I usually do for, like, this type of, narration stuff where it says, this added to the court record. I'm going to headcanon that means that in all the cases before, up to this point, those lines have been read by a whale. No official autopsy has been ordered, but an orca attack, it just makes sense, yeah. Why hasn't one been ordered? Accidental death to a failure to exercise proper oversight over an animal. The medical examiner said it wasn't a homicide, so we don't need an autopsy. So Orla is going to be put down without a proper investigation? That isn't fair. There's nothing short of police negligence, Detective Fulbright. The incident wasn't determined a homicide, so there's nothing we can do, Ms. Sykes. If nothing else, this should allow us an easier time investigating everything, right? Because there's no official investigation. Ordinarily, the owner of the aquarium would be held responsible for the oversight failure. But the owner is the victim himself, so all we can do is just hold the orca responsible. We're just gonna kill an animal and eat it. That's right, I've always wondered what whale tastes like.
Phoenix, isn't there anything you can do? They're gonna put Orla down.
Sasha and Orla are depending on me. I want to do everything I can to help them. But how do I help an orca? Wait a minute. Yes, I can do this! We're gonna save. We're gonna save. And we're gonna save, right, wait, which one do we wanna save over? This one, I think. And we're gonna set Orla free. Why not? It'll make our job easier. I don't see an HP meter. We're gonna set Orla free. I'll set Orla free. Don't say it in front of Fulbright. Okay, I'll go open the water gate. Oh, she's on board with this. If you think I'll just let you set the suspect free, oh, you've got another thing coming. Is that a swear word in British? I think if that was a B, then that would talk about these nuts.
To you, you punk.
I guess until I can actually try to prove Orla's innocence, I can't truly say I'll set her free, which means, yes, I can do this! I mean, I guess find the real killer is the thing, but I want to say defend Orla in court. I got my badge back now, so I know exactly what I have to do. I'll defend Orla in court! Huh? Even an orca deserves a fair trial. Okay, so that was the correct answer? If the one responsible for Orla is dead, then I'll take responsibility for her. You what? I guess doing crazy things just once in your career wasn't enough, huh? Bold of you to think it was only once. But what the heck? I'll take responsibility for her too, yay! Eglin said,
TTS illusion of choice in Ace Attorney is ridiculous.
Okay, I mean, it's weird because a lot of the time we do have that illusion of choice, but then other times you'll lose hit points. I mean, you always end up at the same place, except for those occasional rare bad endings. But yes, thank you so much for the TTS, Crystal, I appreciate it. Eglin says, I can't remember what the funny little sea potatoes are called. Manatee. Yes, sea potatoes, I always thought they were called like, are they called sea cows? Manatee. Any of you guys ever watch when you were younger Veggie Tales and they had their silly songs? And one of them was Barbara Manatee. Barbara Manatee, she is the one for me. Galp says, Karina Reeves plays Encore in the new game /Regulus. And there was Rukov with his TTS. Vera saying goodnight to Rukov. Queen says, I am back. Unlurk, thank you for coming back. Hope you're enjoying the last year ice cream. Exist says, oh boy, Beef Longa is drunk again. Eglin said, my vote goes to Beef Orca. And Exist says, can't wait until the security guard is just fake Bright in another mask. Can we headcanon that like 90% of the characters we've encountered throughout this series, those who were not like convicted and thrown in jail and executed, were all just Fulbright in various masks? That the population of this town, or this city or whatever, is really like 15 people, and then Fulbright. You know what it is? It's like American Dad. It's like Roger in American Dad. He has like just a billion personas, and everybody just thinks they're all these different people. Okay, let's keep going here. Are you too insane? This is a case of accidental death caused by an animal. It's not a murder case. With no evidence of foul play, this case will never go to court. Then let us investigate the crime scene. If we can prove this was a murder, we might be able to take it to trial. And then Orla would certainly need the help of a few good lawyers. Sadly, all she's got is 3 awful ones. I guess so. But who's ever heard of a trial for a killer whale? Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean we can't do it now. But, please, Detective Fulbright, for justice's sake. The
police have determined that an animal that has harmed a human should be put down. But I don't know for sure whether that was a just decision. If your sense of justice compels you to take on the defense of this animal, then my sense of justice tells me to let this case be re-examined for possible merit. Fulbright is such a bro. As long as we're not, like, investigating any murder he's done, he's such a bro. See, because, like, if he's the spy, he's the phantom or whatever, he doesn't have to do this. He can just be like, I don't want to do this. No, it's just, but he's like fully invested in this whole, justice. All right, go for it. Even knowing who and what he is, I love Fulbright. Let's see, Gallop says to Queen Katie, her own voice sounds like her. Queen Katie said, ooh, interesting. Veer said, I didn't have enough ideas for Orca voice. Beowulf said, it's still an NTSC-U copy, so it should play properly. Either way, my 3DS is hacked, so I can make it region-free easily. And Eglin said, the whale has the same last name as the victim. Oh, wait, hang on, is the whale appearing in our court record as a person? Aura Shipley, the orca accused of murder, though Aura is her real name. People like to call her Orla. She is Sasha's best friend. So I'm going to assume that means that she is his biological daughter, the owner of Shipshape Aquarium. He was found dead in the orca pool, and she would not kill her own father. The detective assigned to the case, he sure makes a lot of noise, but he appears to be on the side of justice. Quickity said, looking back on it now, I wonder how many times Fulbright in his mind thought, man, this is dumb. Good thing we don't have literal mind readers, just secret exposers. Do you think that he thought about it that consciously, how dumb these things are? Or do you think he gets like so into character that he just goes along with it? And Eglin said, the Borscht Bowl Club girl was Olga Orley. That's what it was. Okay, Olga Orley. So I was close. That's why I was confused. Thank you, Queen... Eglin. Thank you, Eglin, for the clarification. I need a sip of water. Also, how are we already over an hour into stream? Like, we've done nothing, but I'm loving the start of this ride here. You mean it? Really? That's fantastic. You're not such a bad guy after all, Detective Fulbright. You are surely not a murderer. I am certain you're a good person. Oh, yeah? That, just remember, this case hasn't been officially recognized as a homicide yet. I'll get in touch with the prosecutor's office, but I'm not making any promises. Anyway, I'd better be off. I love you. You two are our lifeboat. Oh, you'll be right here if you need me. Thanks. I've got a feeling we'll really need your help with this investigation. We're still not sure if it'll go to trial, but as Orla's lawyers, we'll do everything we can. To get this case into court, we'll need a prosecutor to make an indictment. Hang on. I'm already having that thing where I'm not breathing enough and I feel like I'm gonna get the hiccups. That's a bad sign. So we'll have to find enough evidence to prove it's a criminal case. Although, honestly, any evidence of a murder should be enough to say it's not the whale. Because wouldn't like saying, oh, it looks like somebody fired a gun at this guy or whatever, that right there would say it's not the whale. There just has to be something that shows the culprit was somebody other than Orla. Detective Fulbright said there were no weapons in the area other than her. So we'd better look for something to prove him wrong. I'd better make a note of that so I don't forgore. You sure are organized, boss. Maybe I should get a notebook of my own. Okay, so I'm assuming that we're getting all of these instructions given to us because the DLC, like how long was the delay between when the base game was released and when the DLC came out? So I'm assuming that they're running on the assumption that the player finished the game like a year previous, 2 years previous or something like that, and is now coming back and getting the DLC case and needing this refresher. I just like to jot down notes on the case in the court record as I go along. We can use it as a sort of to-do list. Great idea, I'll add things too, and whenever we're stuck, we can just refer to the notes. To read my notes, I just opened the court record. Huh?
Okay, but what if Orla fired the gun? She seems pretty smart.
You've seen the size of those flippers? I don't think I can get in there. Okay, maybe like wrap the flipper around like a stick and put it in there and then just, you know, it'd be wonderful if it did turn out that the orca actually is the killer and is just an evil whale. Except we've already done that once before. We've already had one case where our client was actually guilty. But I mean, that's the type of thing that the prosecution would do. And the judge would be like, oh, okay, yeah, it could be a whale. I don't know, right away. I mean, there's no presumption of innocence for the defense. We don't get to deal with reasonable doubt, but they all have just reasonable assumptions. Like, yeah, probably could. We'll just go with that. Thank you so much for the 10 bits that exist. I appreciate that. And then flip to them with Q or E. There, note jotted. Now let's investigate this crime scene. There has to be some evidence here we can use in court. Examining the crime scene from every angle is the key here. That's right, if we change our perspective, we might come across new evidence. Let's first see what we can find using WASD. And when we're ready, we can use bowel movement to change our perspective. Or if there's a particular spot that's got your attention, get right up to it and look away. Oh, like look away in terms of like, do this activity, do it away. Like if you're grabbing my water, grab away, drinking my water, drink away. Look away sounds like you get right up to it and turn your head. And bad word choice, Athena, you're bad at this. Like that outline of the body in the far right there. Of course, talking to everybody involved is one of the keys to a good investigation. Exactly. And if we present items to people, we might even learn more. Right, it all boils down to thorough legwork. Well, let's get started. I want to present more stuff to my new girlfriend here. Look at this dead body of your boss. Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know. Okay, so that's what she says when she doesn't know anything. Sorry, sea creatures. Okay, so the body outline we'll want to do probably last because we know that's going to be something. I want to look at the octopus thing. Phew! Yikes, look at that huge octopus. That must be a show prop too. One of its legs is missing though. Wouldn't it be exciting to take out a huge enemy like that? Okay, Athena, you're an anime girl. You do not get to fight an octopus. I'd like to give it a try myself as a lawyer, that is. Let me read some more comments to the chat though. Let's see, Bale said, yep, my copy of DQ7S is a PAL copy. 3DS is region locked, but US and Canada have the same region code. That's region 1, right? I think Quiggy said, I remember when I got my Switch and then got Pokemon Tekken. Oh yeah, it's not Tekken, it's like Tekken or something like that. Fighting game, but I realized it was a European copy. Thankfully, it still worked. That was a game that I kind of wanted to play because like Scizor, my favorite Pokemon, was one of the playable fighters in it, but I'm not good at fighting games. Quiggy said, it was good ice cream. A great dessert after my 12 nuggets. Quiggy, have any of you ever like dipped? I know some people have dipped like French fries in like Wendy's Frosties. Wonder what a chicken nugget in like ice cream would be like. Quiggy said, Fulbright, yes, blood. Oh, I mean, injustice we trust. Krista with a little asterisk. Injustice. Queen Katie said, true, Drew. Says, arg, injustice we trust, much better. Exist says, so the orca was the narrator all along. Well, the narrator, and not only this, after we get the orca acquitted, we're gonna find out it's a framing device, and it's the orca reading a bedtime story to her little orca children, grandchildren, whatever, and it's like the life story of Phoenix Wright. And at the end of this chapter, it'll be like, but Mama, who was that orca whale in this story? I'm like, well, I think that whale is closer than you realize. Something cheesy like that. I need to stop rambling. I should actually like just play the game here. As a lawyer, that is. You know you have an insufficient number of limbs to out-object it, right? That's it? That's all we have to say about that thing? Okay, well, here's weapons. There's swords. What was Fulbright saying about no weapons? It's too far away to get a good look. I'd better get closer first. Okay, look at the painting. A setting sun. Sunsets always remind me of how quickly the day goes by. Oh, boss, it's just a painted backdrop, you know. Down, Athena, of course I know. I guess they use it for the swashbuckler spectacular. It looks handmade. Ooh, I just got an idea. Why don't we make our own not guilty backdrop? And present it to the judge when things aren't going our way? No, we put psychological pressure on the judge by hanging it behind the defendant. I almost don't want to see how the judge would respond to that. Let's look at bone-on meat, There's a piece of meat in a plastic hoop suspended from the ceiling. Wait, is that real meat? That looks like a fake prop. Talk about a clashy decor. I guess Orla really likes meat. Who knew they fed her such large chunks, though? I have bad news, Athena. The victim is made of meat. All orcas are carnivores. You knew that, right? Of course, silly, and I love meat too. Protein is your body's basic building block after all. But that meat is made out of rubber. I doubt Orla could really eat it, even if she wanted to. You mean to tell me she jumps all the way up there and doesn't get her reward? The poor girl, after all that effort. I don't think Orla is as dumb as you think she is. I want to look at the railing thing. With the hooks. Hey, look, there's an apparatus here to hang from. I don't think it's for people to hang from. It looks more like a crane to move things with. But Sasha was hanging from it during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. I bet there are all kinds of ways to use it, not just to move things. Come on, boss, try thinking outside the box. Is she trying to say I have a narrow-minded view of things? That's like what Maya says whenever I see a ladder. Can we look at this ladder? That's a ladder going into the pool. It doesn't look like the ladder goes all the way down to the bottom of the pool. But there's usually water in the pool, so it doesn't need to. So apparently the pool spans 2 whole floors. Ordinarily, visitors only get to see what they can from the first floor. But they said on TV that they sometimes give behind-the-scenes tours. Sounds like that Swashbuckler Spectacular show you recorded is really coming in handy. I'm taking a long time with this investigation. My apologies, but I just like to click everything. So let me read some more in the chat. See, Crystal says, set her free, Crystal! I tried to! I tried so hard! Quikita said, I was gonna say, wouldn't setting her free be the most logical choice? I mean, it probably isn't legal. We'd get in trouble, I'd imagine. I'm sure there's probably some laws about, like, if the government has decided an animal needs to be put down, you set the animal free, it's probably like a menace. I don't know. Quikita says, oh, okay, so it's not a word. Pollux are a fish, apparently. Oh, it's a slang. Okay, but in that case, it sounds like it's a pun for the bad word, but it's a type of fish. Crystal said, oh, that was read by TTS. Quikita said, I don't know if Google is helping. I'm getting quite a bit here. In the UK, it means an idiot in slang. Crystal said, so basically a jerk, or dumb jerk, dumb butt. We'll say. Quikita says, yeah. Quikita says, Fulbright, you're one to talk. Crystal says, laughing real. Eglin said, I mean, he could just see this as a delay, like extra time for him. I mean, I guess it's interesting to think about the thought process, though. So maybe. Queen Katie said, Athena, you're such a good guy, Fulbright. Surely not someone who's the true killer of my mom. Oh crap, I actually skipped a post by Exist. For some reason, I'm just imagining, you guys ever watch Regular Show? There's that character, Muscle Man. He's like, you know who else Bobby Fulbright killed? My mom. Exist says, oh yeah, also the United States and Canada are just grouped into the same region as North America for more region-locked systems. Living so close to the border all my life means at least half of my games are meant for distribution in Canada, many of them even having the descriptions and manuals primarily in Canadian French. In Quebecois? Wow. Exist says, but yeah, my 3DS is also hacked, so now the system's unsupported, so I don't have to worry about regions anymore. Am I the only person who never, like, hacked or jailbroke my 3DS? I'm like, Nintendo doesn't want me to. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be good. Quikita said, Apollo, hey, you're pretty neat, Fulbright. I should have you meet my best friend Clay someday. Maybe you two would get along. I assume it's just a stab in the dark. Anyway, back to the game. Okay, so what else? Can we look at the barrels? That's already checked. Obviously, we're gonna wanna look at the orca. Can we look at the wanted poster of Sasha? These other things, that's all checked apparently. Okay, so check the orca and then we'll spin around to a different angle. Is that show makeup above Orla's eye? Oh, the star. Maybe it's just a coincidental birthmark. That's right. It's a starfish. Kinda makes her look like a punk-rockin' pirate, don't you think? I mean, are punk-rockin' pirates really a thing, though? A punk rock pirate killer whale? Oh, it's official. Society's on the road to ruin. That's what he's gonna get all, like, footloose parents about. Punk rock pirates. Well, I think Orla is one hot rockfish. Speaking of rockin', how do you get Orla to do what you want during the show?
I give her signals with this whistle.
Oh, it's a whistle. So that's what those anchors are. Okay. So if she does that, we have to wave. Oh, but I didn't hear anything just now. Did you not hear the...
The sound's out of the range of human hearing, just like a dog whistle.
Okay, that is a lie, though. Have any of you ever, like, used a real dog whistle before? I remember when I was a kid, my older brother got, like, an actual dog whistle. Because we had a cat at the time who was a white cat. And apparently, like, 90% of white cats, or some huge percentage like that, are deaf. And he was trying to figure out if the cat was deaf or not. And for some reason, he found a dog whistle for sale somewhere. I don't know where, but he tried it, and you could hear it. It was just, like, very quiet and high-pitched. It's not, like, completely outside of the range of human hearing, but I'm sure it sounds, like, more intense for animals, but still.
Orcas have better hearing than people do. They can even hear the whistle underwater.
That's so cool. I wish I could give commands to Orla.
Anybody can do that. All they have to do is learn the signals.
Well, is there a command, murder your boss?
Here, Athena, you can have one of our whistles. Consider it a present.
Whistle added to the court record. Squeef, wee. A whistle for issuing instructions to Orla. Anyone could use one to command her, as long as they know the right signals. Gee, thanks.
As for the actual commands, I'm afraid I can't teach you. They're top secret.
Okay, hang on. I gotta present that whistle to her now. Because we just barely got it. Hey, this thing familiar?
Oh, have you been using the whistle I gave you 10 seconds ago?
Of course! But I can't get Orla to do any tricks. I can't believe you can command that huge creature. That's pretty impressive, Sasha.
Pretty cool, huh? I bet there aren't too many people who can say. They literally get to whistle while they work.
Must be pretty nice for you.
But Orla's the one who's impressive, really, not me.
It's easy to see how much you care about Orla. You two are a good team. What? But you and I are a great team, right? We can top that. I'm gonna blow your whistle and make you do tricks, Mr. Right. Okay, back to investigation. So we gotta move around here. So that's another angle. And oh, there's a shark cannon. Let's do the more boring stuff first. Can't look at the hats. Where to look? There's a hoop. There's a wanted poster. There's signs on the wall. Looks like the control panel for that crane apparatus. There sure are a lot of buttons. When I see this many buttons, I start to get fidgety. I know what you mean. You start itching to push them right. Nah, I start itching to make a psychological study of people who want to push buttons. Need I remind you that I'm your boss, not your guinea pig? Okay, what else we got? We got the poster there. We can't click any of these other things. Okay, so I guess that's all. We can look at the volleyball from this angle. Oh, look! There's a ball in the water. Is that another prop for the show?
That's one of Orla's toys. She plays volleyball with it. It's usually in the bin. Guess I must have forgotten to put it away yesterday.
So what if is that significant? Or maybe the fact that from the other side you can see it had a Jolly Roger on it? Wow, I wish I could play volleyball with Orla.
You have as much fight in you as a mean old lobster. I like it. There aren't many people who want to be on the receiving end of Orla's fastball.
Her fastball? Huh.
Yeah, she likes to be naughty and slam the ball into things around the pool. You should hear the sound that ball makes when it crashes into stuff.
I'm assuming it's like a boom kind of sound. Well, maybe some other time. She suddenly went from fighting lobster to reluctant hermit crab. We look at the door. the doors are slightly open, so they're no longer a door. They're ajar. And there are police officers standing guard outside. I guess they're watching to make sure we don't try any funny business. Well, now that you've said it, I suddenly feel the urge to do something. How about if I suddenly break out some squat exercises? That'd be pretty funny. How is that funny? Do people like to watch people do squats? Is that something I should do for my stream? Get a squat command? You guys gonna watch me squat? I'll read some more comments in the chat though. Queen Katie said there's also the idea that someone, like a kid, played this, then finally got money to play the DLC case. Okay, so that does make sense, yeah. And then it says, Keyboard Slam, my captions said bowel movement. Well, Queen Katie, the reason why your caption said bowel movement is because I said bowel movement. Because it says with BM, and that's what BM stands for. Stands for bowel movement. Vera says, my internet exploded. Hello, I'm back. Welcome back, Vero. How are you? I'm glad. Is your internet healthy again? Did you revive it? Queen Katie said, oh my, welcome back. Bill said, 11, not 7. Oh, sorry, did I read it wrong? I might have read it wrong. Oh, and there's a clip from Vero already. Vero returns and immediately comes with a clip. So let's pop this up onto the stream so we can all watch this clip together. This clip is, this clip is titled, this is the reason why AA7 doesn't, and then it gets cut off right there. Unfortunately, Twitch is cutting off titles of these things again. So let's watch this. Well, the narrator, and not only this, after we get the orca acquitted, we're gonna find out it's a framing device, and it's an orca reading a bedtime story to her little orca children, grandchildren, whatever, and it's like the life story of Phoenix Wright. And at the end of this chapter, it'll be like, but Mama, who was that orca whale in this story? I'm like, well, I think that whale is closer than you realize. Well, the narrator, and not only what was I even rambling about? But thank you so much, Vero, for those for the clip there. Quick said, Phoenix, the former art student roasting this design. Oh, I keep forgetting that he was an art student. Crystal says, oh my gosh, I got a 95 in my grade in one of the subjects just now. I could die happy now. Well, Crystal, don't die. I would suggest, I mean, if you could take my advice would be to continue to live happy. But congratulations, that's awesome. Was it like a really hard subject that you were worried about? But either way, congrats. Vera said, let's go. Crystal says, 2 whole floors for a pool? To be fair, it's for the orca. I know, because like orcas are big. We said, yo, congrats. Crystal with some little heart emotes. Crystal says, oh wow, Logan's catching up, am I? And then says, I love regular show. Am I close to catching up? Oh, I just scrolled down. I am close to catching up. Well, I feel like all the streams for like the past week or so, or at least like Sundays and Tuesdays and todays, have been a bit slower. I assume like people are busy with like finals and graduation and things like that, so that makes sense. But that just makes me all the more grateful for those of you who are here and are hanging out. So all of you, it's like Vero, Queen Katie, Crystal, Egland, Beowulf, Tiff, Exist, Gallop, Diddy. Crap, am I leaving anybody out? I should have only said like a couple of people, because now I got to the point where I'm sure I'm probably spacing on somebody. But thank you all for being here. I'm excited to have all you guys. I appreciate it, even if things are busy right now. Yeah, that might cause a few raised eyebrows in ways you don't want, Athena. You've never seen Phoenix squat. Anything else? Can't get the anchor, can't get the things and the things and the things. All right, so let's just go around the oh no, I was trying to click the arrow. Nothing much to see here. So we wanna, it's this one. There we go. I love this shark cannon. What is it firing? You know what it looks like? You ever go to those frozen yogurt places and they have those like juice balls that you put in? And they're like little, almost like little tiny mini water balloons full of juice, because you put them in your mouth and you go to bite on them. As soon as you bite, it just like bursts open and it's just juice. I love it. Okay, so we can see the Jolly Roger on that. Well, obviously we're gonna wanna do the chalk outline. We're gonna do that last. I wanna see this thing. Hey, there's a cannon in the shape of a shark. I'd love to try firing that thing. Boom! Are these cannonballs supposed to look like fish eggs or something? But why fish eggs? Why not baby sharks do 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 do, baby sharks do 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 do, baby sharks do 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 do, baby sharks? Maybe because they're spewing out of the shark's mouth? Think about how crazy it would be to have sharks go flying through the air. Watch the thrilling life or death struggle as the little tykes fight to stay alive out of water. I can see it now. The drama, the mayhem, the whirlwind of teeth. A tornado of sharks? Not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane.
Copyright claimed Athena.
Thank you for the 10 bits on that. And well timed. By the way, you can really see that little joke is a time capsule for when this DLC case must have come out. Did you guys ever watch Sharknado? I've only ever seen the first one, and it is something else. There's so many interesting things about that movie. I do remember we did a watch party on Discord, and we all watched Birdemic. And Birdemic makes Sharknado seem like a masterpiece by comparison. It is. I've never seen any of the others. I do remember one year I was at San Diego Comic-Con, and there was like a big contest. There were these big things all over saying they were making another one. It's like the third or the fourth in the series, and they were having a contest to name the next Sharknado movie. Anyway, okay, not even Hollywood could conjure up something that insane. Okay, so I think the last thing we have to look at is the body outline. Yeah. Look, there were like all these swords next to it. Fulbright's like, there were no weapons. There's just a crate of swords. What a mess. Was all this stuff knocked over when the victim struggled with his killer? Although I guess maybe the swords are like fake or something. It's possible, but it would be hard to prove. Let's take a closer look, shall we? I want to look at the swords. Look at all this stuff scattered everywhere. I see some swords. I wonder if they have anything to do with the case. They're made of rubber. I doubt they could be used as a weapon. But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit. Well, also, what if someone like got a real one that looked like that, and then like the Captain What's-His-Face, Shipley, might get approached by someone and think, oh, it's a fake sword, and then whoop-bam, it's real. And then if they're all fake, the person could have just taken it out, and people would be like, oh, that's not a weapon, that's not suspicious, that's a fake sword. I'll read some more comments in the chat, though. Quick Kitty says, I've never done hacking ever in my life. I'm too nervous to do that. I know, but, and that's the same thing with me with like 3DSs. But everybody's always saying like, oh, you can just like stream off your 3DS. I'm great. How? It's like, here's a tutorial. And the first thing in tutorial is like, well, first you gotta jailbreak your DS. And it's like, I don't want to do that. Quick Kitty said, Logan, that joke was awful. Wait, what joke? It's, oh, a stab in the dark. Holy heck. I was kind of proud of it. Oh, there's a clip. Here's a clip. I bet this is the joke. This is from Vero. Let me load this one up into the clip viewer so we can all watch it together. This is titled in brackets, Everyone Hated That. Okay, that's got to be what this is. Let's watch this. Hey, you're pretty neat, Fulbright. I should have you meet my best friend Clay someday. Maybe you two would get along. I assume it's just a stab in the dark. Anyway, back to the game. I was proud of that joke, but thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Quick Kitty said Fulbright on the side. Wow, I wish I could whistle like that. Oh, you guys remember that we established in our own little headcanons that Fulbright cannot whistle. That makes me happy. Okay, back into the game here. I gotta remember to breathe periodically. But I still bet if someone got whacked with one, it would sting quite a bit. Yeah, I guess it would. But I think I could stand the pain. Yeah? Good for you. Are you daring me to test it? Oh, look, there's a blow-up dolphin and an anchor, too. Mr. Wright, are you even listening to me? Stop looking at those toys. Yikes! Guess I've been caught red-faced. That was such a weird interaction. Okay, so we already clicked that. We got a big old flag here. Life preserver, crates. Seymour the octopus. So is it just the crates and then there's also this thing over here. There's like a marking on the ground, but nothing comes up when we click on it. So I guess we just gotta click the outline. Ugh, so this is where the body was found, huh? If they suspect Orla, maybe they found some evidence of an attack on the victim?
Orla didn't attack the Captain. She loved him. The Captain rescued Orla when she was little after she got beached on the shore. He tried to release her into the ocean, but she kept coming back. I can tell Orla's sad about losing the Captain. She's just not her usual chipper self.
Orla must really love this aquarium and the Captain.
She's the only one around here big and strong enough to play with the big tough captain. Every day, she made a point of headbutting him and stealing his hat. Yikes! I guess you weren't kidding when you said that Captain was a really strong guy. So I wonder if that'll tie into the whole attack thing. Okay, so we're done with the investigation. Or this scene, anyway. I guess that's about it. Under different circumstances, I would have loved to see the Swashbuckler Spectacular. The three of us always performed the show together. Me, Orla, and the Captain. Today's show has been cancelled, but we could put on a little performance for you now. Oh. Huh? Oh, I thought it was just a gratuitous belly button shot. We be Captain Orla swashbucklers, me buckos. We love to sail the seven seas. Oh, is this a song? Or we've come to rout that mangy blackguard, dread pirate No Stash. Avast, there he be, No Stash himself, prepared to feed the fish. Am I No Stash? I have no stash. Am I playing the role of No Stash? Well, Sasha has a stash and you don't, so I guess so. Hit him with your water cannon, Captain, and spare no quarter. Oh, it's a splash like that. I was hoping it'd be like a Pokemon attack, and wow, I think I screamed. I was hoping it'd like squirt water. Fweet, 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 fweet. Fweet, 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 fweet. Fweet, 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 fweet. What's happening? Oh, it's hang on. I gotta pause. We swim through the seas and waves. Oh, it's going without me. But I did see what it was. The thing was also, hang on. Grand treasures. No, I couldn't read any of it. There was some song they were singing. Is there a log I can click in this one? History, that's gotta be it. Oh, there we go. We swim through the storms and waves, all because, you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me. There. Yay. Wow, that was awesome. Your performance packed quite a wallop. Yeah, I for one feel like I took quite a beating. Sorry about that. Can't have a show without a bad guy role, right? But a singing orca, huh? Must have been tough to train her to do that. That's Orla's best trick. She can only sing one song, though. Well, she's still got one up on a pianist with a T who can't even play one song. We're having a lot of callbacks to previous games that are more specific than usual. Well, now that we've had a taste of the show, we'd better do some more investigating. Good idea. Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. Let's save first. I don't know when the last time we saved was. Save. Save. Was there anything else that we found that we can present to her as evidence?
3DS capture is in a weird place anyway. You would either have to get a capture card physically installed after homebrewing your 3DS, of which the people who used to specialize in such a thing are few and far between in this day and age, or there's a homebrew app to stream to PC if you...
Oh, to stream to PC if you have a new 3DS model, but I've heard performance is still bad. Homebrewing in itself can be quite easy though, and it's more difficult to brick your system in the process these days. I'm trying to remember if mine is a new 3DS. Yeah, I think it just have a 3DS XL. I'd have to go back and double check. It's been a while since I've looked at what type it was. I would assume that like, I mean, I have like a capture card for my Switch and my PS4. So maybe if I could somehow get something to plug in there, I don't know. But thank you for the info there. I don't know how to do it. I've just kind of resigned myself to the fact that most of those types of games I cannot play on stream, sadly. But thank you for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. All right, so we gotta get out of here. We gotta move, and we gotta go back to the Aqua Tunnel. I wonder if we're gonna meet some other random person here, because we gotta get a suspect other than the penguin. July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Hey, so you all done investigating the pool already? We had a good look around, but now we're moving on to other areas. How is the police investigation going? Did you, say, for example, find any other suspects besides Orla? Ha ha ha! Oh, wouldn't that be fortunate for you if we did?
But no, I'm afraid not. And even more unfortunate for you, I'm afraid we found decisive evidence of the orca's guilt. It's gonna be like a bloody orca tooth or something. What? Please tell us more, detective. Hey, buddy. Did I present my badge to you yet? I can't remember if I did. Oh, so that's your symbol of justice, is it? Well, this is mine. Wow, he can whip that badge out pretty fast. We can top that. Take this. Twins attorneys badges. Arg, no fair. 2 against 1. No fair. Your police badge is bigger and flashier. What? How you dare call me unfair? Me, the very model of justice itself? Boss, I'd say we won this round. Athena! This battle, there are no winners. Just cringe. All right, let's present all the things to him then. Ha ha ha! Oh, I have nothing to say about that. If you're lawyers of any metal, you'll find the answers for yourselves. What about this? Oh, the poor victim! It's heart-wrenching! So many genuine emotions I'm feeling right now! Crime cannot go unpunished! We don't want crime to go unpunished either. But we'll do our utmost to defend our client. Your form of justice or mine? Which is true justice? I guess we'll see how it plays out. In other words, he doesn't have enough information right now to make up his mind. Thank you for the translation, Athena. What about this? Ha ha ha! Okay, nothing to say about that. What about the whistle? Ha ha ha! Nothing to say about that either. Okay, let's just talk to him then. Talk. Proof the orca did it. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat though. Vera said, laughing, I forgot we made him bad at whistling. Quickity said it's such a good joke. I love the stupid kind of running gags that we have. When I was driving home today, I was even just reminiscing in my brain about the stupid Hugh O'Connor, you're a goner thing. How everything is that. I love it. Vera said, it's real to me. Quickity said, wow, they really jumped the shark here. Quickity said, well, good thing my captions were correct thing. Thank you, Logan. Oh, and Vera with a hydrate command. I will do that right now. Thank you very much, Vera. There we go. Let's see, Quick Kitty saying, best part about this case is it's not too serious. It's all nice and jolly. I agree, because like I said, the last case, I mean, it was weird and quirky and whimsical in some ways, but it was also kind of depressing. And so I'm glad to have this to just kind of like shake all that off and just enjoy the weirdness. So what's this decisive evidence? Don't hold out on us now, Detective Fulbright. I'm very sorry, but I can't share classified information with the defense. This continues to be, this will never not be stuck in my craw. Because this is so antithetical to the way that real courts, at least in the United States, work. You have this thing, I'm pretty sure it's called discovery, right? Where any evidence that the prosecution finds, they have to share with the defense. And this game's like, nope, you don't get to see it. Oh, especially not security footage that shows the moment the orca attacked the victim. Let me guess, it's gonna be the headbutt and the hat steal that Sasha was telling us about. Yup, I'm to personally see to it that this baby right here in my hand, stays safe. It'll never leave my side. Right? Why is security footage on a handheld camcorder? Excuse me, but there's a call for you, Detective. Oh, right, hang on. Let me take this thing that will never leave my side and set it down. In fact, why don't you guys just hold on to it for me? I trust you. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is. And he just left it. Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Now let's sneak a peek. That had to be intentional, right? He's trying to be a bro. Whoa. What the? Okay, so this is July 20th, 10:09. That kind of lines up a bit, because didn't somebody say that it was at 10:10? I think Sasha said that the crime was about 10:10, or maybe that's when it was found. So this has to be the old lady in the headscarf that we saw in the opening bit. Okay. Is this supposed to be the moment Orla attacked the victim? Security footage added to the court record.
Video showing the orca pool from the visitor's corridor. The footage starts at the aquarium's 10 a.m. opening time. This little bit of footage doesn't prove anything. It could be somebody else that she's murdering, right? That's fine. I agree. I believe in Orla and Sasha. Let's just continue with our investigation. Good idea. Huh? There's a sticker on this camera that says, "Return to the pub o' danger." Guess somebody there manages the cameras? Let's check it out later. Oh, sorry about that. Prosecutor Blackwell called to remind me to go feed Taka. Wait. Taka's not. I assumed that Taka was like in prison with Blackwell, but you know what? Taka's not a murderer, so Taka shouldn't be in prison. So for the past 7 years, is it 6 or 7 years that he's been in prison? Has Fulbright been dutifully going every day over to Blackwell's old house or home, or maybe it's an apartment, and feeding his pet bird? Why is Aura Blackwell not doing this, not adopting Taka? So where were we? Oh, that's right. You two got any more questions for me? No, we're good. Thank you for leaking all your info. I still want to talk to him. Oh. Okay, you know what? Can we present? I want to present the footage to him that he doesn't know that we saw. Look at this. Oh, I have nothing to say about that. Darn it. They should have had some clever dialogue. So let's get moving. Pub o' danger. Ooh, this is cool. Oh, wait, is that? Oh, those are gauges. I thought that was a bomb over there or something like that.
July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, pub o' danger.
Why is there a $100 million reward for a starfish over here to the right? This looks like one of those hands-on exhibits. It has a real air of danger, don't you think? Well, the banner does say it's the pub o' danger. Let's see. According to the description, this room is a pub where pirates gather, explore, and interact with sea creatures. Actually, feel the electricity of electric eels and feed real piranhas. Experience the terror of the seas with these dangerous experiments. All those sound less like terror and more like torture to me. Okay. So it's a him. I thank you to keep it down there, Blue Boy. I'm conducting an experiment. That's got to be the guy with the big hair, right? Oh, no, it's this lady. Whoa! She's gonna finger gun me. What? Oh, crap. What kind of a voice should she have? Do not disturb me unless you wish to be zapped with an electric eel. Just a little old lady voice here. That's all I am. I'll read some more in the chat, though. Quiggity said, which is why I hope it's Blackwell doing this case. Emo man with a hawk facing down an orca in court. Vera said, Blackwell trying to hold a sigh as he sees how ridiculous this case is. Exist says, Poppin' Boba is cool, lol. Not my favorite, but nice. But Boba's different, right? Because isn't Boba's like tapioca or something like that? Am I wrong?
I'll be super awkward if she's like 26.
Oh, crap. Well, she's probably not in our court record yet, huh? Oh, that's a good point. She might just age poorly. Why am I thinking she's older? She's not really old looking, she's just chubby looking. Maybe she is 26. Once she appears in the court record, we may revisit her voice. My apologies, ma'am. Wow, she seems intense. Excuse me, but who are you? Before you ask others, shouldn't you give your name first? Basic manners, young lady. Hang on. I gotta breathe. I need to keep remembering breathing is important. Oh yes, of course, my name is... Oh, never mind. I will simply call you Yellow Girl. It's easier that way. I am Norma de Plume. Okay, so she said her name, so is she gonna be in the court record now? Nope. I am very interested in Shipshape Aquarium, and I'm a frequent visitor here. But I don't want to be Yellow Girl. I'm not wearing much yellow right now. My costume is predominantly blue. You think I want to be called Blue Boy? Oh, let's just see what she has to say. Okay, so maybe now she's in the court record. Still no. Okay, well, let's just present everything to her first. Present my badge.
I have no interest in looking at meaningless trifles. As a matter of fact, I have no interest in looking at you, blue boy.
What, so now I'm a meaningless trifle too? Okay, what about this?
A swashbuckler flyer? I have more than enough of those already. Do you have any idea how many times I've visited this aquarium?
Hey, what are you yelling at me for? Don't you ever get tired of coming here?
You obviously don't know anything about Ship Shape Aquarium. They feature different marine creatures each month, so visitors never get bored. So you're a fan of Ship Shape Aquarium like me? Oh, please, I'm here to gather information, the fundamental work of a great writer. But I don't suppose that's something you common folk would understand.
Okay, so she's a writer, apparently.
Grr, that woman makes me so mad.
Now, why don't we common folk just get back to our investigation? Present more stuff. Okay, meaningless trifles. Try this one. Oh, wrong button. Meaningless trifles. This one. Meaningless trifles. This one. Oh, because she's in this footage.
Don't thrust that under my nose. I won't watch it.
Are you usually pretty photogenic, Ms. De Plume?
Of course I am. I've been compared to a movie star. It's a little wonder with my perfect makeup and stylish figure, wouldn't you agree?
She wants me to agree. Let's get a woman's opinion on this one.
What, you're asking me? Well, let's see. I do think you're very pretty, Miss De Plume.
Her full English name comes from the phrase nom de plume.
Oh, nom de
meaning a
plume!
pseudonym used by an author, also known as a pen name. Norma was the given birth name of the actress Marilyn Monroe. She was given this name BC. One of her animations is based on famous pictures and poses of the actress.
Oh, it says once you see the animation, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh crap, is she gonna do the one where she puts her hand down the skirt is fluttering up all around her? Okay, so in that case, she should be more like Marilyn Monroe then. Yeah, because Marilyn Monroe's real name was like Norma, was it Norma Jean Rockwell? Was it Norma? Yeah, it was something. I know I've heard that before. I should have caught that, nom de plume. That's really good, I like that. Thank you so much for the 10 bits and the trivia, Vero. I appreciate that. So yeah, but Marilyn Monroe would be all happy birthday like this. That's what I think of Marilyn Monroe. I don't know, I can't remember her voice. I think I've only ever seen her in one real movie. So yeah, what did she sound like? There's always that, happy birthday, Mr. President.
I get the distinct impression your words are full of hidden meaning. Well, I wouldn't say full so much as full-figured.
Athena! I'd stop right there if I were you. Okay, so I guess we'll talk to her. Norma, nom de plume. How did I not see that? Oh, I'm kicking myself. I'm gonna read some more comments in the chat though. Let's see. Eglin said the shark cannon. The Shannon? Oh, I love that. The Shannon. And it's real. It exists in this universe. That canon is canon. Quick says to Vero, okay, but you should see the second comic I posted in the Discord. It's so funny. Says, bro, want to hear something wild? I found a Sharknado DVD in my local Walmart. I believe it. It was a very popular movie. I bet you can find it on DVD. What I'd be surprised is if it was like really expensive. Said, I didn't buy it, of course, but wow. Says, Athena bashes full bright with a rubber sword. Boing, 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 boing. Crystal says, boing, boing. Hey, Yui Vale is here. Hey, Vero, can you do a shout out for Yui Vale? I don't know if she's still in the stream, but she has cute little emotes there. How you doing, Yui? Eglin says, yeah, I doubt that an orca ramming a person into a glass wall would leave only a very specific wound to the head and nothing else. Yeah, it seems like, that seemed like something hooked into the skull. Ooh, is this some Dead by Daylight? Okay, spooky. What's gonna happen? Okay. Oh, so juicy sounding. Wow!
Not get hit there.
I think you got hit, Yui.
I already knew what was going to happen. I had no way out of that.
Oh, so juicy sounding. But thank you so much for being here. How are you? I feel like I saw that you were streaming recently, but I think it was a game that I hadn't played or hadn't finished. Oh, was it Final Fantasy Remake? Was it you who was playing Final Fantasy VII Remake? And I was like, crap, I still haven't finished that game. And like, I didn't want to risk spoilers, but I was going to pop into the stream. But I hope you're doing well. Eglin said, yeah, I doubt that. Oh, I already read that. And Quick Katie says, the real question though, is it our Fulbright that can whistle or the real one? I still like the headcanon. I think it was Extemporaneous who said it, that the way Fake Bright acted as Fulbright was authentic to the real Fulbright. And because like anytime he would like wear the other disguises, he became like that person. So I like to think that that is authentic to the real Fulbright. Okay, let's say Norma de Plume. You say you're interested in the aquarium, but you don't look like a staff member. Let's see. I've got it. You're someone completely unrelated to this aquarium. That's some deductive reasoning there, champ. I'm a visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, and what might you be? I'm not a what, I'm a lawyer. A lawyer is a what? Athena? A lawyer is a thing. Hey, that's what I was gonna say. And I run a law office. Well, whatever you are, I don't have the slightest interest. Just who does she think she is, boss? A visitor, a patron, a customer, a guest, remember? Okay, has she shown up in our court record yet? Because I do need to find out how old this lady be. She's still not in there. Why you're here? I thought they closed the aquarium and weren't letting members of the public in. Oh, but I have special permission, you see. And why exactly is that, if I may ask? Well, because of the incident. Oh, heavens. Oh, I said too much. Oh, Psyche locks. Yay. Oh, only 2 of them. This should be easy, right? Let's break this lady's locks. Oh, I remember this. Psyche locks. I'm going to talk about them in my own head as if I'm talking to someone who's never seen them before. Huh? Psychedelic rock. Cyborg clocks. What? Huh? No. Psyche locks. It's the power of this Magatama. It gives me the ability to see the secrets locked away in somebody's heart. Look how we're saying this right in front of this woman. If I can remove the locks, I can uncover their secrets. I didn't know you had a magical item like that. It looks like this lady knows something about what happened. I'll just use my Magatama and undo her Psyche locks. Huh? Can't see the locks anymore. The color of that stone looks different from before. Oh, okay. That was quick and easy. All right, all done with that. Let me read a few more comments in the chat because I'm still far behind. Crystal says, our Fulbright, he still needs a flaw after all. And that is his only flaw, that he can't whistle. Quick Kitty said, I'll give you that one. Vera said, give us the show. This is so silly. I'm excited. Exist says, if your 3DS has the little C stick, just to the top right of the button screen or extra shoulder buttons, it's a new model. I think it has the extra shoulder buttons. I'll have to double check. Quickita said, oh, Fulbright beefing with Athena. Vera said, fight. Exist says, I guess we'll see how it plays out. Fulbright. Quickita said, I'm gonna be honest. I am not looking at a guide unless Logan pulls a Logan and gets stuck, so I'm semi-blind here. Oh, you never like seen the DLC case? Says Logan's Fulbright's only been around for a year. Well, I know, but like there was the old one. Did we find when the old one died? The one that Edgeworth found? And Vera with a clip. Hang on, let me load this up with a clip, Vera, so we can watch this one together before we get back to the game. This clip from Vero is titled, Not So Sub-Buttle of You, Detective. I love that. Oh, kanji lives on in the pronunciation of subtle. Yup, I'm to personally see to it that this baby right here in my hand, stays safe. It'll never leave my side. Right? Why is security footage on a handheld camcorder? Excuse me, but there's a call for you, detective. Oh, right, hang on. Let me take this thing that will never leave my side and set it down. In fact, why don't you guys just hold on to it for me? I trust you. I'll be right there. Sorry, guys, you know how it is. And he just left it. Well, he never said that he wouldn't leave its side, I guess. Now let's sneak a peek. I love how that played out. Again, I don't care what crimes he is guilty of. He is wonderful. He is delightful. Thank you so much for the clip, Vero. I appreciate it. And you have Vera with the clip name. Yeah, I read that. See, Vera said, is it my man? Vera said, nope. Wait. Oh, was that the guy with the big hair and the mask? Quick Katie said, salute puzzle. Bless you. England said, isn't that a seahorse in the one poster, not a star? Oh, did I say starfish? I'm sorry. I meant to say seahorse. Sometimes I'm like, I'm trying to process stuff faster than my mouth can keep up, and I say a dumb thing. You are correct, Eglin. I said the wrong word. Wait, and Crystal with a Baldur's Gate 3 approval on what? Quick Katie said, maybe it's the beauty mark. Vera said, I think it's the getup. It's the getup. I think that's why I thought that she was old. But let's find out. We're going to get there. The color of that stone looks different from before. That's funny. Maybe it's just out of juice? It can do that? Yeah. A certain girl I know poured her spiritual power into it for me. So does that mean all these years later, he like regularly goes and visits Maya to get it recharged? Without that power, I can't undo the psyche locks. Oh, so that's gonna, we saw Pearl on the opening thumbnail thing. So Pearl's probably gonna come back to recharge it, I bet. No way. What? Oh, it's her lipstick. Why do I have to keep quiet about it anyway? I've never been any good at keeping secrets, but I did promise after all, so I guess I'd better keep my mouth shut. Who did you promise what to? No comment. Now go away. Sigh, just when I thought we could find out more about the case. Okay, so she's got to be in the court record now, right? By this point? Still no? Let's go try to find some other way. I'm sure we'll find something. Okay, so that is psyche locked. So we can't examine. So let's move out of here. Okay, let's just backtrack in order. We'll go to the Aqua Tunnel and then back up to the... Oh, here we go. July 20th, Shipshape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel. Oh, by the way, we are after the 2-hour mark. So if people want to start keeping an eye out for possible raid suggestions. Hey, Detective Fulbright's gone. It looks like the police investigation is over too. That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Oh, so now maybe I guess we can go through that door that was connecting in the orca pool room.
TTS, huh? She should be in our character profiles, right? Her. Nah.
F you mean nah. Exactly, Crystal. Thank you very much for the TTS and for understanding. That's too bad. I was hoping to get a little more out of him. Yo ho ho. Oh, yo girl, why you hiding from me? Yeah, I'm searching all around like this. Be a bad dream. What, is that somebody rapping? It kind of looked like it. I missed the beginning of it. Let's check the history real quick. What was it? Cleaner, nah, feeder. That's right. Okay. It's got to be that guy who looked tough in the thumbnail before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Rifle, yo, sometimes you make me so mad. But, oh, no, stop it. Stop going so fast. Yo, Rifle, just come back to me. We can get together. You know, here, I'm just going to go. I feel like I'm going to need to do this a lot. Rifle, yo, sometimes you make me so mad, but now you're just gone. I'm just so sad. Your rifle just came back to me. We can be together and sing cree, cree, cree. Yeah, yeah. What's with this guy rapping and making strange bird sounds? Yikes, who's there? Oh, you didn't hear me rapping, did you? Oh, crap, I don't know what voice to give him. It sounded too similar to Apollo. Yeah, well, maybe, look, just do me a favor, pretend you didn't hear nothing. Huh?
Apollo Justice if he pursued a career in rap instead of lawyering.
Hey, hang on. Also, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Also, I just barely noticed we can see his name on here. It says Marlin. Because Marlin, that was the name of the, that's a type of fish, right? And that was also the name of the main character in Finding Nemo. Marlin Remus? Something like that? But yeah, just Apollo Justice. He's rapping down here like this. I'm not sold on that. We might have to edit his voice a little bit later as well. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Vera. I appreciate it. Look, just do me a favor and pretend you didn't hear nothing. Fine by us, and who might you be, huh?
Rhymes.
Apollo Justice, if you pursued a career in rap instead of... Oh, I thought you were saying that your thing rhymed. Oh, Rhymes! Marlon Rhymes is his name. Because he raps. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate it. Oh, and I just glanced over at the bottom of the chat. Vero, bot! A bot! You gotta murder the bot! Do what you must. Fine by us, and who might you be? I'm Marlon Rhymes. I'll just do like that. I'm an animal keeper here. What is that haunted look in his face? But the aquarium is already closed today. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure? You don't sound too certain. Oh, are you new here or something? Oh, yeah, that's right. Pretty good guess. So who are you guys? I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, 5, Dual Destinies, DLC. And I'm Athena Sykes. We're lawyers, and we're here to represent Orla by taking her case to court and proving she's innocent. Are you serious? You want to defend an orca in court? Yeah, I'm baffled as to what this guy should sound like. Let me read some more in the chat, though. Vera said, rich old lady vibes. Crystal says, I want to be silly. Oh, crap. There's a Logan clip roulette. Okay, hang on. I'll do this for you. I'm always nervous about what clip might show up when doing this, but here's your clip roulette, Crystal. I got the kill switch queued up in case I need it. Accessorize. That's not all. Victim this time. Oh, okay, we gotta have a drum roll. Is it a Dachi? Is it Dojima? I remember this. Is it some I was excited by who it was. It was King Moron. Moroka is dead? I shouldn't be happy about this, but I'm happy because I never have to try and do that really hard to do voice ever again. I mean, oh, poor. Oh, so sad. So sad. Thank you so much for the clip roulette. Hang on, I just gotta breathe for a second. I haven't been breathing. I gotta make sure I store up enough oxygen for the next 45 minutes.
TTSLMAO, we hated him.
I know, he was the worst. I mean, granted, there was also a serial killer in that game, but the serial killer was just a little guy. Moroka was the worst. Thank you so much for the TTS, I appreciate that. Quickity said, imagine if we were in the Feeny costume, we'd be Pink Boy! Quickity said, where is the wind that's blowing her scarf coming from? Flatulence. She ate a lot of beans. Now she's tooting them out. Exist says, tapioca pearls are just one type of boba, actually. There are popping bobas like the ones you described, different kinds of jelly boba, and a few other types in a few different shapes. I'm not super educated on all the different types since I usually just stick with lychee jelly every time I go out to get my criminally sugary boba tea shake. I've never had it in like a drink before. I've only had it in frozen yogurt, but that sounds pretty nice. Vera said, you're doing good this game with predicting name puns. Am I? And there's Yui saying, I'm still here, just been lurking. I hope you're enjoying your lurk, Yui. I appreciate it. Vera said, sneaky killer was hiding. Yui says, I'm good, how are you? And yup, that's what I've been playing lately. I hope it goes well. I need to finish that game, like, so that I can watch people play it, but I hope your streams are going well. Okay. Let's keep doing this guy here. Oh, but if you're here for Orla, that must make you friends of Sasha's. Sorry if I came across as rude. Sounds like he's friends with Sasha. Sometimes when I'm by myself, I like to rap to pass the time. Especially when I'm around the animals I love. Oh, I love animals too, especially marine creatures like dolphins. I like marine creatures too, but just the ones you can eat. Yeah, well, people who like animals are good people. That's what I always say. If there's anything I can do for you two, just say the word. I just started working here though, so I don't know how much help I can be. Mr. Rhyme seems pretty friendly. Yeah, friendly and agreeable. You wanna look at something, buddy? This is gonna blow your mind. I'm new here, so I don't know. I don't really think being new here has anything to do with it in this instance. What?
Is he, throwing fish on the ground? Randomly?
Oh yeah, he is! Like, cause in my mind I was just thinking he's feeding the fish. But this is just ground here. Maybe he's leaving it for the penguin to come eat? Holy cow. I didn't even click on in my brain that that's what he's doing. He just like fish. He's fish. Fishy, fishy, fish. Thank you for the 10 bits and for pointing that out. Okay, let's present other things. With this flyer, you can get a penguin sleep mask in the next time you come in. Oh yeah? Oh, that'd be nice, especially if it's free. That'd be perfect for taking a nap at the office after going for a run or something. I'd prefer you didn't take naps at the office, actually. Yes, he's just on the ground. Yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes I fall asleep when I'm feeding the animals. I guess only a newbie can truly understand the feelings of another newbie. We're kindred spirits, my sister. Kindred spirits. 2 peas in a pod, birds of a feather. I suddenly feel so alone. All right, what about this? I'm new here, so I don't know. New here, so I don't know. What about this? New here, I don't know. One more. New here, I don't know. Okay, so let's actually talk to this guy. Also, let me save. I need to keep remembering to do that periodically. Save, save, save. Save, 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 save. Ha. Let's see. And Vera was saying, oh, there's a Logan time thing. Crystal says, gosh, Phoenix is so sassy. Quickita said, oh my gosh, I was looking Norma up to see her age. She has concept art? And she's still not in our, oh, she is now, finally. Okay, let's see her age. Okay, so she's not 26 like Vero said. But she's also not like 58 like I was assuming. She's 36. An aquarium visitor. She seems to know something about what happened. And this guy, Marlon Rhymes, Shipshape Aquarium's new animal keeper. He loves animals as much as he loves rapping. Marlon Rhymes. So what exactly do you do here as an animal keeper? Mainly I clean the place and feed the animals. Wiping all this glass takes forever. We pan up slowly, and then pan back down just as slowly. I can imagine. This tunnel alone must take most of the day. I also prep the food the animals eat. That's the hardest part of all. You mean it's really difficult to get the hang of? No, I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so cutting fish and meat and stuff up, it creeps me out. Now there's something I never expected to hear from a pirate. Oh, that's right, because he's wearing a bandana. I forgot everybody here is a crewmate. That's right. About the murder! Do you know anything about the incident that took place this morning? Also, look, he's so scrawny. You can see the front, like his ribs through the front of his chest. Poor guy. Yeah, one of our guests saw what happened and started screaming. I came running, but by the time I got there, I couldn't see the orca or the captain. Speaking of the captain, what was he like? Like a strong captain who can turn a wild bunch of ruffians into some great pirates. He always treated us fairly and equally, humans and fishes alike. The real deal, man. Hey, what are you crying for? I'm not crying, you're crying, shut up, you jerk, I hate you. It's just I can feel your heart crying, that's all. Girl, what you talking about? I'm not crying either. I guess I won't mention that his eyes are puffier than a pair of puffer fish. Hang on, I still gotta remind myself to breathe. I bet Sasha and our vet, Dr. Crab. Oh, that's gotta be the guy with the poofy hair that we saw in the thumbnail. Are even more upset by his death. Hang on, I really gotta breathe. I feel like I'm getting the hiccups. Vet! This aquarium has a resident vet. Well, yeah, I mean, you've got animals. Yeah, yo, hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Huh, what?
Hey Logan, sorry, I'm late. Had a bit of a day. Bruno got into the trash and ate some grapes, so I had to skip morning class and get him to the vet. He's fine, but he
good.
threw up pretty bad on the way there.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, hopefully that's good because, like, maybe it got some of the grapes out of his system. I mean, everybody always talks about how that, like, dogs and cats shouldn't eat chocolate, especially dark chocolate. But I remember when I adopted my cat, I took her to the vet to get her first checkup and schedule for when we'd eventually get her fixed. And they gave us like a sheet of paper that had all the different things that the cats and dogs should eat. And one of them was listed as grapes and currants. I still don't know what a currant is, but I'm so glad he's okay. Jorge, I was talking about earlier in the stream how I'm super stressed out because tomorrow I got to take my cat into the vet. She has an appointment. I got to wake up at like 5 a.m. in order to get her down there. It's a drop-off thing. And I'm stressing it already, even just thinking about it. I hate doing that, but I'm so glad that Bruno is okay. And again, even though the throw up is probably gross to have to clean up, I feel like dog vomit and cat vomit in the car is probably a little bit easier to take care of than human vomit. Because I feel like anytime I've seen a dog or a cat vomit, it's kind of like in a fairly enclosed area, whereas humans, it's just kind of like, bah, and just splashes everywhere. But I'm gonna stop talking about vomit. But Jorge, thank you so much for the 10 bits. Other than that, how are you? I'm so sorry, man, but Bruno is lucky to have you, man, to be aware of that type of thing and to get him the care that he needs. So good on you, Jorge, and thank you so much for being here.
Hold up. I haven't seen Dr. Crab this morning. Staff are supposed to stay put. The night shift has been on duty since last night, but they won't let us go home. Sasha even had to get special permission to go out looking for a lawyer this morning.
I mean, your boss is dead. Who gave her permission? We haven't seen anybody who looks like a vet. Okay, and rifle. Oh, that's right, because that's what he was rapping about, a rifle. Were you rapping something about looking for a weapon earlier? A rifle or something?
No, not a weapon. Rifle is the name of
One of our penguins. Oh, that's wonderful, because remember how the dog's name was Missile? And so the penguin is Rifle? Also, look, he's blushing. He's blushing thinking about the penguin. I think he has a crush on Rifle. A penguin? Why would you name a penguin something like that?
Oi, yo. Prep for the battle, prep for the war. Little lady Rifle gonna even do a score. Y'all think you can escape with your pride? Nuh-uh, you're gonna be straight up or something. I don't know, it's moving too quick. I can't keep up. Yo. I gotta work on my rap.
What was it?
He's gonna be straight up denied. Yeah. Anyways, that's what she's like, so we named her Rifle.
Okay, but did you have to rap it?
That's just how I roll.
Does Rifle wear a backpack by any chance? Let me read some more in the chat. I'm getting behind again. I was so close to catching up earlier. Queen Katie said, it only shows one page though. The other spoils sprites. Said, I sort of know spoilers in this case, but I don't know what the journey is to get there. So your guess is my guess somewhat. Nice. So by the way, Logan, in case Logan hasn't seen it by the time he reads this, Norma is apparently 36. I barely saw it. Vera said, 10 years off, says, it's this guy laughing. Quick Katie said, I love this guy. Vera says, he's so silly. Crystal says, he said birds, and there's the bird command. And then Vero quashed the bot. Quick Katie said, to Vero, another bot, good job. Vera said, got him. Said, he got fish eyes. Quick Katie said, Vero with a rifle locked on. I have the target. Vera said, target locked in. Crystal says, I'm excited. And Vera said, I didn't notice the clip roulette laughing. Says, then he got a worse teacher. Oh, that's right. I forgot about her. She was even worse. Okay, let's keep playing some more.
Yeah, that's the one. So you've seen her, huh? What?
Bruno's doing okay now. Shorter walk today to not overexert him. Also, currants are a type of small seedless grapes that are bright red, kind of like holly. Also not good for pets or humans.
Oh, or humans. I didn't know that. Maybe that's why I had never heard of them before, because they're not like a people food. So that's good to know. I will make sure that if ever like I'm walking down the street and somebody in like a shady alley has a trench coat, it's like, hey man, you want to try some currants? I will say no. Because now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Jorge. I appreciate that. Man, I feel like I got a sneeze coming on. Let's see, Eglin said, just look at the pretty flowers. Bot and chat, look at the flowers. Crystal says, real laughing. Quickita said, to be honest, if he stayed alive longer, I can see his heart being changed in P5. Wait, more Oka? Oh, like heart change, like the Phantom Thieves going after him. Yes, I could as well. Quickita said, me flashing back to my beans equals sin clip. Yes. We do not want the beans. Said, man, I need to make more clips for my channel. I only have screaming and 2 bean clips. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, wait. One more. I see it's in all caps from Queen Kitty saying, is that a doggy badge on his hat? Oh, it is. Wait, is it? Is that a dog? I honestly can't tell if that's... Maybe? Do we have a closer look at him if we look in the court record? Oh, it's cut off there. Sure, we'll say it's a dog? I'm gonna guess that's... You know, I think that's probably supposed to be an orca. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's the one, so you've seen her, huh? She's always running away. She's such a good runner, we decided to put her to work delivering flyers. Do you really want a dangerous penguin like that running loose? Rifle's not dangerous. She only attacks people she doesn't like. When we ran into her earlier, she didn't attack us. She straight up ignored us, actually. Hey, I have an idea. If you run into Rifle again, would you mind feeding her for me? She didn't come back to the pool at feeding time like usual, so I've been looking for her. She better not be murdered also. She loves the smell of fish, so she might come over to you if you have some. Oh, I would love to feed a penguin. That'd be okay, right, boss? I don't mind as long as you carry the fish. Fish handed over to Athena. This isn't even evidence. Fish. A large quantity of fish for feeding Rifle the penguin. Not surprisingly, it has a horrible fishy smell. Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna use this as evidence at some point to present, I guess. P.U., it smells so fishy. Really? What a shocker. Oh yeah, besides Rifle, I've been looking for Small Fry too. Small Fry? Is that another penguin? No, she's a friend I made, a high school girl. You, hang on. Bro, hold up. You're 21, you should not be befriending high school girls. She went off looking for Rifle somewhere and hasn't been back. Is she your girlfriend? He's 21. I mean, I guess maybe if she's like a senior and she's already 18 or something. Or if maybe they met when he was like a senior and she was a freshman, 18, 19, 20, 20. That's still weird. It's still weird. Well, no way. Sasha is the one. He's got a whole crushy on Sasha. So you like Ms. Buckler, do you? Well, I really respect her, you know. I respect every part of her. I respect her brain, I respect her face, and I respect her boobs. We have different tastes in music, but I admire the way she lives her life. It's not like I like her, it's more complicated than that. I'm pretty sure that all adds up to like. She tries to put on a brave face, but I think the captain's death is hitting her hardest of all. After all, it was her human show partner that got killed by that orca. So you think Orla really did it? Well, I can understand how Sasha feels. But she's the only one of us who doesn't think Orca did it. Oh, I see. I guess it isn't easy to believe in somebody who can't even speak up for herself. Anyway, let me know if you see Rifle or Small Fry. Okay. Small Fry said she was gonna go check out the orca pool. Well, maybe we'll head back there then. Let me read some more in the chat. Apparently we're gonna go track down a high schooler now for some reason. Veer said the pauses were perfect in TTS. Quick Kitty said, never mind, it's not a dog. It's a goofy orca with big eyes. I'm still struggling to see, I believe you, but I'm still just struggling to see exactly what everything is in that. I'm sure you're right though. Vera said, isn't it Orla? Says, yeah, laughing. Vera says, Jorge, oh Bruno, why? Quick said, reminds me of the time my dog somehow got my vitamin C capsule and me and my dad freaked calling animal stuff to see if she'd be all right. She is. That call cost it though. Missed op for this game to mention Missile here. I know this, and this case has actually been doing direct callbacks to previous characters and cases. Oops, sorry. Bumped the mic there. Jorge said to Queen Katie, oh my gosh, that sounds so stressful. I'm glad your dog was okay. Queen Katie said, don't worry. She was all good. We figured out the small amount she got wasn't dangerous. Wow, and I'm getting very close to catching up again. Maybe we'll head back there then. Oh, we're just gonna automatically zip over there. July 20th, Ship-Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool. Oh, Vero! Excuse me, not Vero. Jorge Jorge, you missed it. Guess what? Our client in this case is that whale. We are literally defending an orca. So this case is awesome. Huh? There's something on the left side of the pool that wasn't here before. Oh, it's that thing that was held by Rifle, the penguin earlier. It looks like an electronic sword.
Hey, you're back.
Hi, Sasha. What's with this strange sword here?
Oh, that's a walkie-talkie. That's probably Rifles.
Huh?
A whale got an attorney?
Yup. I mean, technically, this girl right here, Sasha, came and hired us on the whale's behalf, omitting the fact that the accused is a whale until after we took the case. But yes, we're a whale's attorney, and it's wonderful. It is like the best thing that I could have asked for, and I love it so much. And thank you so much for the 10 bits, Jorge. I appreciate it. Rifle can use a walkie-talkie? Well, we see he can walkie. We just don't know if he can talkie.
She's always running away, so we attached a walkie-talkie to her. If we can hear the sounds around her, we can usually guess where she is.
But not if she drops the walkie-talkie on the floor.
Every member of the crew has one too, so we can communicate back and forth. We can even use them to broadcast to specific parts of the aquarium. Cool, huh?
Walkie-talkie added to the court record. Issued to all aquarium staff for communication. It can apparently also be used to broadcast inside the aquarium. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. Well, if Rifle's walkie-talkie is here, then Rifle might still be here too. So we gotta use that fish now, right? Rifle, come out, wherever you are. That came out of freaking nowhere.
Sweet.
I gotta read some in the chat. That was not my proudest moment. See, Jorge says to Queen Katie, yeah, Bruno only ate a couple, so he just had a bad stomach ache. Queen Katie said, reminds me of a Bluey episode where she was eating grapes? Did Bluey die? Queen Katie said, Thena stole my fishy joke. Eglin said, small fry, like Splatoon, small fry /J. Eglin, I saw a piece of fan art today on Twitter that weirded me out. It was some really cool stylized art of Fry and is it I keep getting mixed up. It's Shiver or Shimmer. And it was like in some specific anime style and looked really cool, but they're like both the same height. And I'm not used to it because you know, I feel like there needs to be a drastic difference. Vera said, I was gonna say. Queen Katie said, you think Athena and Black will see themselves in this funky trial? Chris with the emote, England said, could small fry be Pearl? Yeah, yes, that's who we were thinking about. Okay, let's see.
Sweet. Are you okay? You have to be careful around pools or you might just slip in.
I'm more afraid of my heart jumping right out. Hey, who's that riding on Orla? Riding on? There's no way. I'm pretty sure a killer whale would eat a penguin. Isn't that Rifle? Hey, you're right. Come here, Rifle. Arg, she ignored me again. Why doesn't that penguin like me? Grah! Now you've scared Rifle away with all that yelling. Well, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna make that penguin like me if it's the last thing I do. I do not respect penguin consent.
Hey,
Well-
get back here, you little pipsqueak!
Oh, poor Rifle. What?
Oh, sorry, Rifle, but at least you seem all right.
Oh, is that Pearl? Oh wait, it is Pearl.
Oh.
Wait, so what's his name? Rhymes, his high school friend is Pearl? Hey, it's Pearls?
Oh, Mr. Nick, I haven't seen you in ages.
Could Pearls be the small fry Mr. Rhymes was talking about?
Congratulations on your return to lawyering. I've been thinking about stopping by your office for a visit to congratulate you.
This is Pearl Faye. I call her Pearls. She may dress a little funny, but that's because she's a spirit medium, a real prodigy with great power at that. I've known her since she was little, and she sometimes comes to visit the office. She's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her. A big sister who has visited her like 3 times. So a negligent big sister. Let me read some more in the chat though. Oh, I'm gonna say, oh, could Small Fry be Pearl? Oh, you meant this Pearl. I thought you meant, because wasn't there a Splatoon character also named Pearl? I thought that's who you were saying. Oh, this Pearl. Here it says, I can't think of Pearl as a high school. I know it's crazy, right? But didn't we figured out a couple of streams ago, she's like, I think, and it's even that she's a little older than Trucy. I think she's 17 and Trucy's like 16. Vera said, we need Orla jump scare as a redeem. Angle said, I know, but isn't she a teen now? It's weird though. Oh, and a poll just appeared. Do you think we can domesticate orcas? Yes. Orla is one, and no, question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't, like, domesticate? I think we can have, like, in theory, have them in captivity, because we have before. We can kind of train them to do tricks, but I don't know if we could ever fully domesticate them, though. But then again, I am not an animal expert. Okay, she's just a little older than Trucy, so she's been like a big sister to her.
I guess everyone here knows Mr. Nick then. He's such a nice guy, don't you think?
Is she trying to be my big sister too now? Hey, Pearl. Pearl, check out my stuff. Pearl.
Oh, I'm so happy you get to be a lawyer again, Mr. Nick.
Haha, thanks. I let our friends know I was back too.
I wish we could all get together. It's been quite a while. Maybe we should throw you a surprise party to celebrate your comeback.
Well, maybe you shouldn't tell me about it if it's a surprise. That'd be really nice. But if you tell me about it, it won't be a surprise, you know? Gosh!
Oh, but we could spring it on you after you had forgotten and still surprise you.
Hey, want to see a dead body?
You know I'd do anything I could to help you. But I'm afraid I don't really know anything about that.
Okay, if you would do anything, channel the dead guy and find out who killed him. That is like in your wheelhouse. That's all right, Pearls, no worries. Okay, we'll go through everything else too.
I was really looking forward to seeing the Swashbuckler Spectacular. It's such a shame.
Yeah, I bet you would have really enjoyed it. Oh, the poll is done, and 83% of the vote says yes, Orla is one, with only 17% of the vote saying no, question mark, with Queen Katie contributing 40 channel points. So, like, what is the difference then between, like taming and domestic? I feel like domestication is something where you, like, breed out kind of any wild instincts, or, like, any real significant ones, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I bet you would have really enjoyed it.
But I was really happy to see such a large marine animal. It was quite an experience. I still have yet to see a blue whale, though, the largest marine animal of them all.
Yeah, I doubt there are any blue whales at the aquarium. Okay, let's show her everything. Okay, do anything. Whistle. She would do anything. She would do anything for Nick, but she won't do that. Hey, Pearl, want some fish?
Oh my, did you go fishing, Mr. Nick?
No, this is for Rifle. We were asked to feed her.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Do you think she would take food from me?
Oh, I'm sure she would. From you. Not Athena, though. Athena is the worst. So what you're really trying to say is that Rifle wouldn't take food from me, right? I said you're the worst, Athena! I didn't even whisper it! No, that's not what I meant! That is what I meant, though. Grr, I won't be bested! Pearly, it is on!
What? What's on?
Now, Athena, let's be adults about this. You've got poor Pearls here all confused, which is actually really easy to do. Okay, do anything. And that's all of these things. So now we gotta just like talk to her. Also, I'm gonna continue to make sure that I'm saving periodically. We're only like 15 minutes away from the 3-hour mark, by the way. So once again, if people have raid suggestions. See, Eglin said, I know, but isn't she like a teen now? Katie says, yeah, I think Pearly is Trucy's age. So like 18, yep, check the wiki, 18. Well, no, because I'm pretty sure we checked before and she was 17, right? Maybe it's like the next game she's gonna be 18. Yeah, she's 17 here in this one. Because this is back in time, and sometimes I know the order numbers go. Vera said, I can't believe it, but I gotta because time skip. Crystal said, she's still elementary in my eyes. She can't be a teen. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Wait, is that what the hoo-hoo-hoo was? Teen hoo-hoo-hoo? Quick said, we have yards! Bill said, don't get me wrong. It's not a good idea, but you can? Wait, what? We can what? What was the bad idea that I had? Quick Katie said, also, I think that means now Pearl is the age Maya was when she met Phoenix. See, oh my, I hate the shading she has when she does that sad pose. Well, I feel like the shading on like her skin tone on her face doesn't match her hands either. It's kind of weird. You said, I like seeing them reference older sprites. Oh, and Eglin with a hydrate command. Thank you, Eglin. I'm about almost out of water in this one, so I'll finish this one off. Thank you, Eglin. And for you, it's a stretch. I'll do that as well. Hang on. There we go. I'm gonna twist my back. Thank you very much, Eglin. Eglin says sippy and stretch. Oh, look at that. Only 2 comments away to fully catching up. What are you doing here, Pearls?
My summer camp is here on a field trip. I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it.
Okay, here, question. Does Pearl, and then by extension, did Maya used to attend like a regular high school? For some reason, I just assumed that they were both like homeschooled up in that, what's the Hazakura village area or something? Did they just like go to regular high school and just like summon ghosts and things like that?
I've never been to such a big aquarium before, so I was really looking forward to it. But then that incident happened, and the police just finished questioning me.
You know what, Pearl? You should count yourself lucky that they didn't accuse you of being a murderer. If you were Maya, they would have accused her. She would be my client now. Pearls, you can't even murder. Oh, I see.
Mr. Nick, who is that lady next to you?
Oh, is she gonna get jealous because she always talked about how she wanted Mystic Maya to be like our special friend? Special lady friend. I'm Athena Sykes. I'm a new lawyer at the Write Anything Agency. Oh, how?
Do you think that Pearl can summon spirits to cheat on tests for her?
Probably. Okay, because so here's the thing. She would have to summon a spirit who like just knows the information, right? And that spirit to be able to answer all the questions on the test. The downside is if the spirit looks significantly different from her, I feel like for example, let's say that the spirit is like a 6'4", 350-pound man with a beard. And so the teacher passes out the tests and then glances over at Pearl, and suddenly Pearl just like balloons up to this big hulking beast and is just answering the questions. But yeah, she would also need to somehow coordinate with that person, like leave notes and kind of say, hey, can you take a test for me on this day if I channel you at such and such a time? I think it's possible, but it would be pretty easy to get caught if you're not careful. So yes, I think she could. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that.
Oh, how do you do? My name is Pearl Fay. My cousin and my friends call me Pearly.
Pearly it is then. Nice to meet you.
So, how did the two of you meet?
Well, you know how I used to travel to Europe to study their legal system, Pearls? I met Athena on one of those trips. Meeting Athena, why? Okay, I guess this is important.
So, tell me more about how the two of you met in Europe.
Hey, I thought I was supposed to be asking the questions here. A long time ago, Mr. Wright helped me out of a difficult jam. That's when I started thinking about becoming a lawyer like him.
So you're like her mentor, huh, Mr. Nick?
Yeah. Something like that, I guess. Mr. Right is the whole reason I am who I am today. Well, and some mysterious person who murdered my mom. Yeah. He was the one who told me my knowledge of psychology could help people in court.
Gee, Mr. Nick, it looks like you've become a real adult since the last time I saw you.
Nope, he's still a virgin. I've always been an adult the entire time I've known you, Pearls. Well, would you look at that? Rifle loves you. She sure does seem to be attracted to Pearls.
Hee. I'm so glad she likes me. Penguins are so adorable, aren't they?
Oh, that's a cute little, is it a calendar?
I even bought myself a little penguin calendar here at the aquarium gift shop.
Wait, why is, I feel like the star eye is on the wrong side there.
I have it hanging from my bag already.
Oh, how cute! A calendar in the shape of a penguin! You gotta remember how to talk like a pirate. That calendar is a real hit with all our female visitors. No, that was a Hugh O'Connor voice. As a pirate, arg me mate, that calendar is a real hit with our female visitors. I even have one myself. But the rest of the staff thinks it's too cutesy. I guess it doesn't really fit the whole rough and tumble pirate image very well. But, why does this calendar smell kinda like fish?
What do you mean, Mr. Nick? Please don't be rude.
Uh-oh, I got Pearls mad. Calendar added to the court record. A penguin-shaped calendar that Pearls bought in the aquarium. It smells fishy for some reason. Oh wow, there's still so much to talk about with Pearl, apparently. Let me read some more. Queen Katie says, yeah, Wiki counts the newest age, so I guess she's 18 next year. Okay, so does that mean there's only 1 year difference between this game and Spirit of Justice? It seems like all the other games had like a couple of years. Veer said, the way I see it, they were homeschooled because of Morgan Fay. Oh, and so now that she's in prison, they're able to attend like real school? Vera said, but after her arrest, Pearl went to a public school and Maya was over 18, so she just never did. I love the idea that she just never got an education, never even bothered to get a GED. Queen Katie said, yeah, Logan thought the same as I did. What if Pearl summons a Hugh O'Connor-shaped spirit? That'd be the worst for the test. He'd be so bad at figuring things out. Vera said he just chants, you're a goner, Hugh O'Connor, instead of answering the exam. That's all it is, just written on it, the test over and over again is you're a goner, you're a goner, you're a goner, slowly morphing into Hugh O'Connor, covering up the entire paper. I want that to be the thing. I was talking about Rifle. Oh, there's Phoenix, sorry. So you were looking for Rifle too?
That's right. I was trying to help Mr. Marlin, the animal keeper.
Okay, have we met Mr. Marlin? No, because Rhymes mentioned Marlin, yeah? Yeah. Come here, Rifle, come on! She went towards Orla instead. Go! Why can't I get Rifle to like me? Maybe you should quit chasing after her with that scowl of yours.
Mr. Nick, how could you speak to a lady so rudely?
Uh-oh, I got Pearls mad again. Why don't you try to get Rifle to take some food from you? Oh, great idea, and I have just the thing to present her to. Okay, how do we present to Rifle? Present. I want to present Rifle my attorney's badge. Oh crap, okay. So I guess I gotta show the fish again to Pearl. Fish to Pearl. Rifle, I have a present for you. It's chock filled with love. Here you go. In that case, I'm glad I presented this to Pearl earlier because it sounds like Rifle's gonna eat it and we're gonna lose it.
Sweet.
Thank you for the fish. Hey, Orla ate my love-filled fish. At least it looks like she enjoyed it, though. Sweet. I think Orla and I just had a bonding moment. Bye.
Friendship blossoming with the exchange of some food. Isn't it moving, Mr. Nick?
I think moving might be going a bit far. Anyway, how did you get Rifle to come to you so easily, Pearls? I heard Rifle was attracted to the smell of fish!
Mr. Nick, are you saying I smell like fish?
Maybe just a little? Yes? I mean, do you shower properly?
I guess I need to change my clothes.
That's odd. I wonder why Pearl smells like she's holding a bucket of fish. Wow, I forget sometimes how long these seemingly pointless conversations go. Quick Katie says, you know, without the context, you'd think Athena was in a trial and Wright defended her in Europe. But nope, I know that's what it makes it sound like. Vera says, Capcom make the calendar real merch. Quick Katie said, I want that calendar. Eglin said, wow, Phoenix can do a real good pirate voice. I'm sorry. Eglin said, Mr. Marlin. Is Marlin? Oh, that's right, because his first name was Marlin. I was thinking of, he mentioned the vet. What was the vet's name? That's right, it was Marlin Rhymes. Thank you. He mentioned a vet. I can't remember what the vet's name was. But thank you for correcting me. Oop. Oh, that was a real hiccup. There we go. Okay, I think I'm better.
Orla doesn't usually want to eat at this time of day. And we've been giving her more food than normal at her regular meal times lately.
Crap, I got the hiccups. I'm gonna try and hold my breath. Hang on. Okay, there we go. I think I'm good.
And we've been giving her more food than normal at her regular meal times lately.
I would say maybe she's like pregnant or something, but she seems to be the only orca there, so I don't know what she could be pregnant with or by. Okay, let's present you some crap here. What have we not presented her with yet? I think we haven't presented her this and onward.
Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know.
Oh, she likes the fish.
You be giving me a fish, so you be challenging me to a fight, eh?
Oh, that's how you challenge to a fight? What? No, what kind of rule is that? That's how it goes in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Present a fish, start fighting. The fish is thrown down and the glorious battle begins. Oh, you're so cool when you're up there jumping and slashing.
Arr, belay that talk, lil lassie. Compliments will get ye not.
Oh, you sound just like a real pirate, hee hee! Athena just eats this stuff up. Okay, present the walkie-talkie.
Sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know about.
Penguin!
Sorry, sea creatures are the only things.
Okay, so I guess we gotta talk to her. Orla's feeding habits. I want to at least get to the point where we meet that vet guy tonight, but I don't know if we will. Is there something wrong with Orla's feeding habits lately?
Yeah, something's weird. The new guy, Marlin, feeds all the other animals besides Orla. But the captain and I, her trainer, are responsible for feeding Orla. It was the captain's turn to feed Orla this morning.
But he died. But Orla keeps coming to me and signaling she's hungry. She wants my fish, chock filled with love. How long are you gonna keep saying that? She sure is excited to make a new friend.
But I don't think the captain would have forgotten to feed Orla.
Well, the captain died. That would stop you from feeding someone even if you're remembered. Let's see, Quickgator said, isn't Marlin Rhymes, am I wrong? Yeah, okay, yes, it was me. I was the dumb one. Vera said, Marlin is Rhymes, by the way. I'm dumb. Vera said, yeah, lol, it's okay. He mixed up him with Crab. That was it, Dr. Crab. Dr. Crab? I can remember something Mr. Krabs like on SpongeBob. It's Dr. Crab. Quick Gaze says, ah! And with that 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 44 seconds, a mere 16 seconds before the 3-hour mark, I called up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah, so last call for raid suggestions, or if Z Diggity is still alive, we can probably raid him. Orla and Rifle.
Rifle and that big creature there certainly seem to love each other. This is Orla the Orca. Rifle and Orla are best of friends. They belong together like a clownfish and a sea anemone.
Care to phrase that in a way us non-biology majors can understand? If you've seen Finding Nemo, you understand.
Oh, so this orca is the suspect. I read a book once. I read in a book once that orcas eat penguins.
See, that's what I was saying before. Orcas and what's the one type of like sea lion? A leopard seal. A leopard seal. I think they eat penguins, right?
Don't you worry about that. Arla here's really gentle, and she never eats anything but fish. Wee. She's an old sweetheart. As a matter of fact, she even tolerates rifle picking on her.
It's true, she does seem very gentle. She hardly seems like a killer whale. As lawyers, we have to do everything we can to save this beautiful, gentle creature.
Wow, you're going to defend her in court. She's quite the defendant, isn't she?
She's the biggest defendant we've ever had. Literally. Yeah, yes. We know you meant that literally. What other way? What do you have? Oh, Pearls. I have a big favor to ask.
What is it, Mr. Nick?
It's about my Magatama. Oh, that's right. He's got to charge it up so we can go back to what's her bucket? The Marilyn Monroe lady, Norma de Plume, and smash her Magatama. Its spiritual power seems to have vanished.
Oh, that Magatama brings back memories. I remember pouring my spiritual power into it. That was so many years ago. I guess that's why it's almost out now.
Oh, that's it. I thought we'd get like a cool animation.
There you go, Mr. Nick. It should be fine now.
Thank you, Pearls. Now I can break Psyche locks again.
Hee. I'm glad I could help. Well, I think I'll go find Mr. Marlin now. I have to bring Rifle to him. Bow.
Bye. Pearly sure seems right at home in this aquarium. You're right. But didn't she say this was her first time here? Maybe she's just used to animals?
Apparently that girl,
your camera died for a second.
Was in the staff corridor earlier this morning.
Oh, so did she see the murder too? We should ask her. Kugeta says, yeah, pops confetti. Says, I was gonna suggest an Ace Attorney streamer since we know stuff now, but the only one I found has, interesting name, and I do not want you to say it. Well, I appreciate you watching out for me like that. Vera said, Orla reminds me of how much my cat tolerates children. She has a big RBF? What does that mean? And she always looks so done. Resting. You know what face. She always looks so done, but she's so patient to anyone pestering her. That reminds me, so I remember I was out in California, and I was crashing this one family's house for a while, and they had like they had two cats, and they had a young daughter. And I remember one time I was out and about, and I came back to their house there, and their daughter was in the front driveway with this big giant bucket of soapy water and had one of the two cats. It was just like the sweetest, most well-natured cat you've ever seen, and just like dunking him in this bucket of water. Like this little girl doing this, like clean the cat, and the cat was just kind of like, yeah, this is just my life. Didn't even seem irritated. Was just the sweetest cat. Loved that cat so much.
Apparently that girl was in the staff corridor earlier this morning. That's why the detective was questioning her.
Well, they should have arrested her. Always suspect a Fae of murder. What was Pearls doing in the staff corridor?
I dunno. I thought she was Marlin's friend or something.
The staff corridor. Oh, sorry, Phoenix again. The staff corridor, huh? Something about that doesn't sit well with me. Wouldn't it be great if Pearl became like a murderer in one of these?
Orca pool diagram updated in the court record.
Okay, cross-section. Pearl's apparently entered the staff corridor. Well, if it bothers you, why don't you just ask her about it? Yeah, good idea. Let's go catch up with her. I feel like we should go do the Psyche lock.
July 20th, Ship-Shape Aquarium, Aqua Tunnel.
Looks like Mr. Rhymes and Pearls are talking.
Ahoy, base small fry was so clutch with the assist. Rhymes and Rifle, reunion, a tail ending in bliss. Now animal keeper Rhymes ain't gonna get cut. Mad prop small fry, this case is now shut. Yo, ho.
Oh, I just want to do his raps as poorly as possible.
It was my pleasure. See you again sometime, Rifle.
Okay, so I don't think we're definitely not gonna reach Dr. Krabs. Crab, not crabs. I want to say crabs like on SpongeBob SquarePants. We're not going to reach Dr. Crab tonight. So apparently we need to talk to these two. We need to break a psyche lock and we need to meet the veterinarian somehow. So we're definitely like nowhere near the trial at this point here. So let me read some more in the chat here. Quick said captions don't spell Nick that way. Well, how was it spelling Nick? Quick said, oh, with a raid suggestion. And again, we're probably going to raid Z Diggity if he is still live, but I don't know if he is. In fact, let me check to see if Z Diggity is still live so I know if we need to do these here. And then we'll check out these other raid suggestions as well if there are any. Yeah, we have that one there. And Detective Gecko. It looks like, I think Zach is still live. Oh, and he's only been live for like about an hour. Oh, yeah, I bet his stream crashed. He's playing, Hades 2. Quick said, found one. Vera said, nice. Quick said, sadly not dual Destinies, just the OG games, but whatevs, that's awesome. And Chris with some raid suggestions as well. Let me copy these two down. Also, and I'm sorry if I am going to show favoritism towards Z Diggity, but he's our good buddy, and he's been going through kind of a rough patch lately with stuff. I won't go into details, but he's had like a lot of stuff that he's been having to deal with in his personal life that's kind of taken him away from streaming. And so I think this is like his first time back in like months. But I am going to check these other raid suggestions as well. And we'll do that in just a minute here. Oh, Nemu Woods! It's been a long time. It has been a very long time, Nemu. How you doing? I love seeing like I was going to say old faces. I guess it's not a face. It's a username. But how are you? Vera said, nice. Hades 2. Quick said, thank you for the great start on the case. Yeah, so it's here. I guess I'll get ready to do that raid in just a minute. But yes, Nemo says, do you remember me? Yes, I remember you. Of course I do. How are you? Quick says, see y'all next time. Okay, apparently I need to initiate the raid here, the countdown for it, since people are already getting ready to leave here. So first of all, Vero already posted the raid message, so that's up there, and there's a schedule for anyone lurking. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. However, tomorrow's Friday is canceled. I have a performance in the evening I have to do, and plus, I'm going to be super stressed and worn out all day because I got to take my cat to the vet, and I'm going to stress out over that like crazy. So no stream tomorrow. That was going to be Persona 3 Reload, so that's been the next one that's been pushed back till next Tuesday. We'll pick up where we're leaving off in this game on Sunday then instead. Let's see. Vera said, Nemo, it's been a while. Nemo says to Vera, sup. Nemo, I'm so sorry that we're like starting a raid just right as soon as you got here. But we just passed like 3 hours a bit ago. But it's so good to see you. Hopefully we can see you at more streams in the future. We're just doing a really goofy DLC case right now for this. So again, thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. I know that the past couple of streams have been a lot slower lately. And once again, I'm assuming it's because a lot of people are busy with like finals and getting ready for the end of the school year and stuff like that. So for those of you who have been here, you guys are the MVPs. I love and appreciate you all. And for anyone who hasn't been here, is maybe watching the VODs, I still love and appreciate you guys and appreciate you checking out the VODs and everything. You guys are awesome. Nima says, you were playing Hi-Fi Rush and P5R last time I was here. I know that was ages ago because we finished Persona 5 in like November, I think. But it's so good to see we're playing Persona 3 now. Or I said, good night, y'all. Chris will see me. Emotes Vera said, good night, good night. Yes, again, Nemo, so good to see you. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.